All right, assemble back. Come on. Back to your station. Back to your station. What you call it, man? Huh? No. This is one group.
There's 4 days.
This is one group.
With 1 day you got 3, bro.
It's one group. It's one group.
Yeah, because they moved it down there.
All right, listen up.
So they got 3.
Ready, mate? So we got here, move, back, and just walk back. Let's go. So here, just stand back and go forward. Move, walk back. That's it. Yeah.
Stretch from the stage.
No, see him. Don't change. See him. Go and back. Here now, shuffle, run all the way through. Shuffle, run all the way through. That's it, and go. That's it. Yeah. Again, and go. That's it. Two.
My followers, how are you all? Good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning, all depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. It is match day, crunch time to shut up shop. Hopefully for one nation. The air is thick with anticipation and tension as the two most intense Caribbean football rivals prepare for battle. Tonight, it's not just a match, it's a decisive, must not lose World Cup qualifier. In one corner, you have the host nation, the Soccer Warriors, that is Trinidad and Tobago, hoping that their Trinidadness will prevail come the final whistle. In the other hand, you have the visitors, the black, gold, and green of Jamaica, being perfectly donned by the Reggae Boys, and they are poised to leave the pitch dancing in tears of joy, one step closer to returning to the global stage, football's biggest stage, the FIFA Men's World Cup. The fiercest match in the men's calendar where Caribbean football is concerned is almost under 1 hour away. Fasten your seatbelts and brace yourselves for what is definitely the biggest match in our history books of modern times. Do go ahead and let me know how you are feeling in the comment section. You can't see my paws, but they are drenched in sweat. I am absolutely bricking it. I hope the guys are in a much calmer mindset than myself. Just like my earlier live stream, complete jitters. I am just flooding in sweat right now. But I hope you guys are feeling much more calmer than myself. And like I said, I hope the lads are feeling way more calmer than me. They're going to have to be keeping some calm heads if they're going to go ahead and do what we all hope that they'll be doing. Fingers crossed. Best of luck to both teams. May the best nation reign supreme, come out as winners. Tonight is obviously a 3-pointer, but I think because of the magnitude of the occasion, it's most certainly a 6-pointer, isn't it? Neither side want to lose. Obviously, it is I'm going to say a must win for both nations. I'm not playing it safe. I know some people have looked at the match and said, well, if we get a draw, we'll be fine, and all we need to do is beat Curacao in some days' time on home soil in Kingston, Jamaica at the office. But I don't really like the way that sound. I prefer to just go out there. A bit like what Steve McLaren said, the head coach of the Reggae Boys beat Trinidad and Tobago, and also crushing things off, top things off by beating Curacao at home. Hopefully, that will be exactly how the occasion pans out. But we're up against our biggest rivals in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. And if you listened to their head coach, their legend Dwight York, it should be a fiery occasion. I mean, irrespective of who is leading the ship, leading the charge for both nations, it is always expected to be a fiery occasion between both of those nations there historically. And again, two of the biggest rivals in Caribbean football, where the men's football is concerned. And if you do, like I said, if you manage to listen to what Dwight York is saying in the lead up to tonight's match, it's safe to say that they're not going to be playing it safe, and quite obvious they can't afford to do so. I think more so for us, it is definitely a must-win match for them. Again, I understand, people saying that, oh, Jamaica can afford to draw and whatever. I've already gone over that. That's not really my cup of tea. I want maximum points across the board, 6 points here and 6 points in some coming days' time. But do let me know how you guys are feeling. You guys are quite quiet on me. I don't think I've done anything wrong. I mean, the comment section is, from as far as I can see, it is open. So do get friendly with the comment section. It is there for a reason. If you haven't hit the like button, why is that? Why have you not hit the like button? Please do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. If you're tuning in from Trinidad and Tobago, let me know how you're feeling. I want to know your thoughts on Dwight York. Let me know your thoughts on your head coach. Has your thoughts changed on him over the last string of games, particularly, let's say, the October window to the present? I know a couple of people, a couple of the Soca Warriors fans there are probably a little bit cautiously optimistic when it comes to the backing of their legend Dwight York. Has he changed your opinion on him? I did a live stream earlier on where I definitely gave him credit where credit's due. Again, to echo what I said, stick with your man irrespective of tonight's result and subsequently the closing of the FIFA Men's 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Whether you qualify automatically, or whether you qualify via the intercontinental playoffs, then either which way you look at it, I think you should be sticking with him for some long-term gratification. I do like how he sounds in his press conference, and I think he's an ideal fit for you guys. So, but that's just me coming from, I can't say a neutral because I'm not rival fan. That's just my opinion from a rival perspective. But you guys probably see things differently because you're obviously closer to the action. I'm going to check the back end of my studio just to make sure I haven't shut you guys out in the comment section. I might have done so, so I'm gonna just go ahead and make sure that I haven't, because I don't like you guys being quiet on me. All right, so just let me check to see if I've done everything right. I have. You guys are just choosing to be quiet. All right, no worries. Okay, so I'm gonna check and see if the team sheet is available. I'm gonna see if they've put out the team announcement before I dive into the meat of the matter. As I said, you've got under 1 hour to go until kickoff. You can look at the screen in front of you. We'll be giving you the latest updates pertaining to the kickoff times, and you will be getting some on-screen graphics there pertaining to the game itself. So definitely gonna try and give you guys the best coverage that I can give to you, depending on what's available to myself. Can't see nothing out yet as it relates to the starting 11. So let's see if JFF have put anything out. Thankfully, they have. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the starting 11 there for the Reggae Boys, and I'm also going to try and see if I can find what's Trinidad and Tobago have put out for their starting 11. Okay, so if you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that like button. It does not cost you a penny. Let me see if you guys can bring me to 50 likes before kickoff. That's how we roll over here on match days of our live watch alongs. Let's go ahead and see if you guys can bring me to 50 likes before kickoff. All right, a couple of you have already hit the like button. God bless you. Thank you so much. If you're making your way home from work, I do hope that you arrive home safe and unharmed, because obviously doing so is an underrated blessing. If you're on the graveyard shift, I do hope that you take that one nice and easy, slow and steady. Don't work yourself through the ground, because at the end of the day, you're just an asset to these people. But do take care on the graveyard shift. All right. So let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and bring up the starting 11 for Jamaica. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find the starting 11 for Trinidad and Tobago, so that we can keep it fair for you guys. Okay. So let's see if I can go ahead and do that for you guys in a short while. Let's see if I can change my screen for you guys quickly. I need you guys to go ahead and utilize that comment section. Don't like when you guys are quiet on me. It's a little bit weird, a little bit creepy. Nevertheless, this is how the starting 11's looking there for Jamaica. To be expected, the captain, the skipper. I'm hoping you guys can see this, by the way. The captain, the skipper, Andre Blake, firmly between the sticks. And the rest of the lineup completed with Mason, Holgate, Pinnock, King, Lee, Russell, Hayden, Reed, Cephas, Burrell, and Gray. Let me know what you make of the front threes. Does that one spring a bit of a surprise there for you guys? Were you perhaps thinking the front three would have been Ronaldo, Cephas, Dixon, and Burrell? By the way, I think Burrell deserves to start. We've seen what he's been doing with his club, and he's definitely in form. He's got his shooting boots on for his club. Hopefully, he can transfer a couple of that shooting power over to his national side. So I think Burrow leading the forward line for me gets the thumbs up. Definitely deserved, based on how he has been performing for his club. And as I said, as it relates to players being called to the national team based off of merit, you guys already know that I'm a massive fan of players being called because they deserve so, because of what they've been doing with their respective clubs. And if you guys have been keeping an eye on my channel, yes, I know I took a little brief break temporarily, but leading up to that break, definitely gave you guys some updates, particularly in the last window back in the October fixtures there, as it relates to Queen's Park Rangers and also Ramon Borough. So firmly in banging form there for his club. Hopefully we can see some of that on tonight's occasion. Owen, good evening to yourself. I hope you are well. Thank you for your comment there in the comment section. I hope you're in a good health, all of you guys there in the comment section. And even you guys who are silently watching, I hope you guys are in great health as well. Dwayne, pick up yourself. Well, World Cup qualification would heal the nation, says Dwayne. I think you're absolutely spot on with that one. And while we're talking about healing the nation, absolutely, I do agree with you, given what's happened some weeks ago as it relates to Hurricane Melissa. Again, my thoughts and prayers goes out to each and every person impacted by the devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa. Know a lot of people lost their loved ones, and many are without their homes. And of course, goes without saying, life will never be the same. Life will definitely never be the same. There's certain things that you cannot replace in this world. And, I don't want to trigger no one's trauma, so I won't go any further. But most certainly, I definitely agree with you. Dwayne there, again saying that a World Cup would heal the nation. I think we can all agree that football is a language in itself. Some of my closest friends, how we became friends through football, which is a beautiful thing. They call it a beautiful game for a reason. As I've always said, it is escapism. For me, it is therapy. And most certainly, I think even if it's just for 90 minutes or 90 plus minutes, or whether tonight is going to be the night where we get the job done, or maybe we have to wait a few more days to seal our fate. Nevertheless, definitely football can put a smile on our faces, and I think the nation deserves to smile after what has taken place over the last couple of weeks. So Owen says, Dwayne, we will get there. I hope so. I call in. I hope you are not using your legal name, right? Let's see. Okay, Brownman Security. I thought I was speaking to Dwayne. Okay. I hope no one at work knows who you are. And if they do know who you are, I hope they're good people and they manage to just keep that one hush hush and don't report you. All right. I understand. I understand your reason for doing so. If you have not hit the like button, do go ahead and kindly hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Let's see if we can bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. And of course, I'm going to turn my attention to kickoff and see what Concacaf is saying in regards to the build-up. We're about 44 minutes away from kickoff in Trinidad and Tobago. Want to see what the stadium inside Trinidad and Tobago said. If you're in Trinidad and Tobago, do feel free to jump on my live stream. The link to the stream is in my comment section. It's pinned at the top. And that's really for anyone. You don't have to be from Trinidad and Tobago, anyone based across the world. If you fancy jumping on the live stream, please do go ahead and do so. Before you do that, though, do go ahead and read my rules in my comment section as it relates to how you should conduct yourself. All right. Capacity of over 22,000 inside the stadium there, the national stadium of Trinidad and Tobago. Want to see what their fans can do if they're going to be the ultimate 12th man. And ready to go. Well, you're ready. I am ready, but a nervous ready. If Jamaica win, I will become an Arsenal fan. I mean, for you to say that, it tells me that you've always had some intention on wanting to support the biggest and best club in London. Whether they win or not, feel free. Jump on board. Jump on board. Obviously, you clearly want to if that's going to be what you're throwing at me. Who's at right back? I think I just read out the starting 11. I could definitely give that one a spin. Give that one another spin for yourself. Let's go ahead and read that to you. Between the sticks, we've got our captain Andre Blake. In defense, we've got Holgate, Pinnock, King, Lee. In midfield, we have Russell, Hayden, and Reed. And the front three consist of Cephas, Burrell, and Gray. On the bench, we have Chambers, Wade, Lambakisa, Lowe, Frey, Henry, Anderson, Nicholson, Kadamatri, Campbell, Richards, and Dixon. I'm seeing Rico Henry's name there on the bench. Don't really want to get too carried away. I'm assuming only time will tell, right? Pertaining to whether or not he received the green light to play for us, because some 14 plus hours ago, as reported by the Jamaica Observer, it was saying there, the headline said, still no England Football Association approval for Henry, right? So I guess, like I said, only time will tell. Keep an eye on tonight's game and subsequently the game against Curacao in some days' time to kind of figure out whether he's been given the green light to do so. Okay. Is it gonna be live here? All depends on whether you've hit the like on you've definitely hit the subscribe button. So big ups to yourself. I'm giving you my live watch along. All right. I'm gonna give you my live watch alongs. I'm hoping you stick around. Where are you from, by the way? Where are you based? Maybe I could point you in the right direction. Next up, Sports Starts. Big up yourself. I hope you are well. Make sure you head over to Next Up Sports Talk, be it at the end of my stream, during my stream, or in the days to come and beyond. He does cover Jamaica football, so make sure you support his channel. All right. Why is Dixon not starting? I'm not the gaffer. I don't know. You know how I feel about certain things. If it's not broken, why fix it? But listen, if you listen to Steve McLaren over the last couple of press conferences, I think he made it very crystal clear to you all that he was going to do exactly that in terms of who will be playing when all the players are available. So this one perhaps shouldn't come as a shock, should it? It shouldn't come as a shock. It's he knew was always going to do that, was written in the stars that he would do that. Speaking about written in the stars, what is your predictions? I had some thought about this. I also listened to you guys. You said I should wear my jersey, right? So I did exactly that. I've gone ahead. I don't usually wear jerseys on live watch alongs, and perhaps I'm being silly, and maybe I should be doing that. I try to be neutral and objective. And also, in my mind, I think I wore my jersey once, and I didn't get the favorable results, and I was like, maybe I jinxed it. So I then stopped wearing my jerseys. So maybe I should just continue to wear the jerseys. I'll leave you guys to decide on that one. So you're in Jamaica. So wouldn't it be rush sports? I mean, if you're in Jamaica, you might need to secure yourself a VPN. If you have access to a VPN, you could catch it on the Concacaf YouTube channel. So you could go ahead and try that one if you're in Jamaica, right? But we're watching from Barbados. Now been waiting so long. Oh, okay. My apology. I misread your comment. So you're from Jamaica, but you are in Barbados. Do you live in Barbados, or you visit in Barbados? A beautiful country. I'd love to visit Barbados one day. But I'm assuming it's probably just as expensive as Jamaica, right? Going to the Caribbean, it costs an arm and a leg, quite literally. So the team announcement there for Trinidad and Tobago, it isn't available just yet. I'm going to give that one another spin to see if I can find it for you guys. I'm sure all the guys there from Trinidad and Tobago supporting the Soca Warriors, you guys want to see your starting 11. I'm not trying to hold you guys back. It's just not available. I did check Google quite quickly just then, but there's nothing there on my end. Let me see if they've actually put anything out on their Instagram, and maybe I can bring that one up on screen for you guys. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, yeah, they do have their let's go ahead and refresh this one for you guys. I think I can go ahead and use Instagram instead, because Google is unfortunately a little bit delayed. All right. So where is their poster boy? So their poster boy is Spicer, to be expected. He is quite obviously in the starting 11. So let's go ahead and bring up Trinidad and Tobago's starting 11, right? Because it's not just about us, it's also about the nation as well. And they are equally as important as us. So their fans also need to see their starting 11, right? I think that's something we can all agree on. So let's go ahead and look at their starting 11. Okay, bear with me there, guys. One moment. Literally just had their starting 11, but for some reason it's kind of hiding itself. But I know what to do to bring it up. Let's go ahead and try something different. I think there we go. So you guys can see that one on the screen, right? If you can't see it, do let me know and I will try and do something different. But I'm pretty sure that you cannot see it, right? Got Smith between the sticks, and that completing the lineup. You have Payne, Henry, Jackie, Garcia, Raymond, Phillips, Ramprasad. I do hope I didn't butcher your name. Spicer, Captain Garcia, and Seeley. I do hope that for Spicer's sake, it's not a case of deja vu. For his sake, we all know what happened in the game against Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica on home soil at the National Stadium in Kingston. I have never in my life, even just the other day, I was talking about Tyrese Spicer, and I was thinking to myself, I have never in my life see a player in a competitive match, especially a World Cup qualifier, where you go on to score in 3 offside goals. Never in my life have I ever seen anything like that. For his sake, Trinidad and Tobago, for a game of such high magnitude against Jamaica, I am sure, I am certain he does not want to do a deja vu of what happened in Jamaica some several weeks back. Prediction. I did tell you guys I would think about this one, right? And I did. And I did. Hmm. I'm gonna think about this again before I say it, because I think I let the excitement get to me. So I'm gonna think about this again. Now, here's the way that I've kind of looked at drawing my score prediction. Trinidad and Tobago, again, for both nations, it is a must win, more so for Trinidad and Tobago. Saying that to say, it should be an open game of football, definitely where Trinidad and Tobago is concerned, right? So if they're going to be going on the attack, then I'm assuming that that's a opportunity there for us to capitalize and expose any weakness there, especially defensive weakness. I would love to, from my own personal desire, I would love a 5 goal thriller. I would love a 5-3, obviously in favor of the black gold and 5-3. Is that right, guys? What am I talking about? 5-3, 5-2. That doesn't even make sense. So that should be a 3-2, right? 5 goal thriller, 3-2. What the hell am I talking about? So yeah, a 3-2 win for Jamaica. I think 5 goal thriller for me would be great. 3-2 for Jamaica. But maybe I'm just letting the excitement get to my head. And again, I'm just thinking just because they cannot afford to sit back, they do have to go on the attack. That's not to say that I think we are miles better than them, but I don't know. I'm just thinking a 5 goal thriller again. 3 for Jamaica, 2 for Trinidad and Tobago. Let me know your predictions in the comment section. So you're visiting Barbados. I hope the Bajans are treating you well. Hope you've managed to have some fish, because apparently that's what the Bajans are known for, right? Correct me if I'm wrong with that. So you're going for Jamaica, DJ Mooney Blessed. Pick up yourself. I think this is my first time seeing you in my comment section. Apologies if that's not the case. You're going for a Jamaica win. So what's your predictions? I've given you guys my prediction. My predictions. I'm going to stick by it. I'm gonna go for a 3-2 win for Jamaica. It's just it might not happen, but as I said, I think this one I've let my excitement get to my head. You're going for 3-1 Jamaica, right? So we're on this, we're singing on the same hymn sheet for the 3 goals being scored for Jamaica, right? I think we need to see Whisper early in the game. Well, one thing I will say about Steve McLaren is that the substitutions usually come around the 60-minute mark. So that's pretty early, I would say, right? So if I think irrespective of how the game's going, you should expect to see some early substitutions, shut up shop, secure the points on the board, especially if you're in the driving seat and looking like we're going to do this thing and secure another pivotal win. 34 of you have hit the like button. Let us see if we can bring this one to 50 likes before kickoff. We're moments away from a kickoff, all right? So if you're out and about, I do hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. I'm going to try and keep you guys entertained as best as possible. 32 minutes until kickoff. Let me know how you guys are feeling. If at any point you want me to bring up the starting 11, all you got to do is just give me a shout and I will go ahead and do exactly that. While it's still fresh in my mind, let's also go ahead and look at the teams, the qualified teams so far for next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. I do sound like a bit of a broken record, but you should already know this by now as it relates to the teams that's already qualified. Also, more importantly, the host nations there. You should know this one by now, right? As it relates to Concacaf football, though, 6 direct spots plus 2 playoff tournaments places, right? So that is how you can qualify for next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. I know you don't want to go to the dogfight. The dogfight being the intercontinental playoff. I don't think I'm going to the intercontinental playoffs. I don't want to go because it's going to be real scrappy. All right. So in terms of the nations, they're already qualified for next summer's World Cup. The three co-hosts there automatically qualified because they are the hosts. You can't expect to go to someone's yard and not expect them to be automatically qualified. So those 3 host nations there, Canada, Mexico, and USA, they've since been joined by the likes of Japan, New Zealand, Iran, Argentina, Uzbekistan, Korea Republic, Jordan, Australia, Ecuador, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Ghana. We got the Black Stars, Cape Verde. First World Cup appearance on the cards there for Cape Verde. Big ups to them. South Africa also qualified and completing the qualified nations so far. Those nations also include Qatar, England, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Saudi Arabia, and France. Not sure if you guys saw the match earlier on, which took place between, I think it was Ireland and Portugal. I don't think you guys had that on your bingo card, but perhaps you did. I don't know if you guys are betting people. So you're going for a 2-1 Jamaica. Also, I'm seeing a lot of 3-1 Jamaica, right? I'm still saying 3-2. I'm going for my 5-goal thriller. And also, I do want something to give me a little bit of a burst of energy. It's now 11:30 my time. So my kickoff time will be bang on 12 a.m. So I could do with a 3-2 victory for Jamaica. Jamaica is in for a surprise. Trinidadness in the comment section already. So you're saying do a poll. So okay, let's go ahead and do a poll. I am obviously here to cater to you guys. So let me go ahead and think of a poll. Let's see. Let me do a poll real quick for you guys. Let's go ahead and start a poll. Made it quite easy, right? Very easy. Yes, no. All right. So will Jamaica qualify for the World Cup tonight? Of course, it's not entirely, completely in our hands. For us to do so, we need to focus on ourselves and deal with the Soca Warriors and talk about asking for a favor. We will be needing a cheeky favor there from Bermuda. Bermuda, their game, that's going to be played kicking off around about the same time as us, so it's the same exact time as the Jamaica game. So similarly to the last winter, obviously I'm going to be keeping an eye on that match as well, right? Because that is a important game for us to keep our eyes on. So definitely we'll be looking at what Bermuda has in store for us. Let's go ahead and look at that one. They'll be taking on Curacao. We'll be playing against Curacao in some days' time again at the National Stadium. Excited to see how this one pans out. You know what? I think they can beat Curacao, I think. I think Bermuda do have it in their arsenal to beat Curacao. It's just a matter of will they do it? That's a completely different question, isn't it? I'm very confident that they can beat them, and it's quite obvious why that is. We all saw what happened in the September international break where they produced a 5-goal thriller. Curacao beating Bermuda 3-2, and they were pegged back twice. And I say they, and I'm referring to Curacao. They were the host nation on the night's occasion. Tahith Chung scored a brace inside the 14th and the 26th minutes, and they were pegged back in the 35th and the 42nd minutes on the stroke of halftime. Before this one went down to the wire, this one went down into the latter stages of the game where Tyrese Noslin netted inside the 75th minute to seal an all-important victory. So that was a bit of a squeaky bum time. I remember watching this one with you guys thinking, can Bermuda do it? Can they hold them? They were able to slip through the net on that night's occasion. The Blue Wave, I believe, if memory serves me well, is what they're called. I think that's what Curaçao's called, Blue Wave. Think that is their nickname. Memory serves me well, that is their nickname. So do correct me in the comment section if I got that one wrong, but I think that is think that is their name, the blue wave. All right. So if you haven't hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Don't do me dirty. Do go ahead and hit the like button. I'm gonna take a quick glance. We're under 30 minutes to go until kickoff. I'm gonna try and see what Concacaf was saying with regards to the build-up. They're a little bit cheeky, Concacaf. They're a little bit cheeky with their build-up. They take their little precious time, don't they? It's my only real criticism with Concacaf football. I want to be able to hear some match commentary. I want to be able to look at the stadium, look, panning shots of what's going on inside the stadium. But they usually start their live stream literally minutes before kickoff, maybe a minute. And actually, no, not before kickoff. They probably go a few minutes while the teams there are inside the tunnel coming out, and then they let us listen to the national anthems before kicking things off. And I think that's what they're going to be doing on tonight's occasion, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's the way they do things, and it seems like that's the way they're going to continue to do it. Mike Majestic is going for 2-1 Jamaica. I believe in the younger players tied up the 30-plus-year-olds. Is DJ Rick Rock, right? He's saying that the youth, well, kids are the future, so I'm not going to disagree with you. What time is kickoff? All depends on where you are in the world in terms of the exact kickoff time, but nevertheless, you have under 30 minutes to go until kickoff. Not really sure where you're based, but the match remains the same, doesn't it? It's under 30 minutes to go. You've got 24 minutes until kickoff, all right? Where the Reggae Girls will have sweep the group already. And we're very spoiled when it comes to the women's team, isn't it? Over the last 2 World Cup cycles. Long may it continue. Definitely been spoiled with their qualifications, back-to-back qualifications on the bounce there where the women's team's concerned. Done in the black, gold, and green. And if the boys want to take some inspiration, I think they're pretty much spoiled for choices, aren't they? They've got their female counterpart to turn, so that be it the senior women's reggae girls. They've done it, as I said, twice on the bounce, once for France for the 2019 World Cup, and then they followed that one up perfectly with the 2023 World Cup hosted by Australia and New Zealand. So the boys have some direct inspirations there right in front of them. And of course, it goes without saying what happened some weeks ago as it relates to Hurricane Melissa. If they can't use either of those examples there to give themselves some added motivation, then I'm not really sure what to say to you, especially with the latter. If you can't use that to fuel yourself, to put in your name in the history books, then it's safe to say that I really do have to question whether you deserve to be wearing the black, gold, and green, right? Because that I think is more than enough of a motivation for you to go out there and do the necessary. When we officially qualify for the World Cup, I'm going to a Jamaica game. Go for both of us. Watching from Virginia. Good luck, reggae boys. Oh, wow. Big ups to Virginia and big ups to you. I hope you're in good health. Hope all of you guys there in the comment section are in good health. Over 100 of you are tuning in. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to give you guys that starting 11 again. Big question for you guys there in the comment section. Will Jamaica qualify for the World Cup tonight? Of course, it's not just all about us. Also have that game Bermuda versus Curacao to keep our eyes on. And if it all goes according to plan, you guys are probably going to be popping your champagnes. I won't be doing either, so do go ahead and drink for both of us if we manage to qualify tonight. All right, my big Guna. Pick up yourself. It's been a while. I hope you are in good health. Hope the little one's in great health as well. Always good to see you in the comment section. Can we qualify? No draw, straight wins. Straight wins. I mean, Bermuda, you really do need to give yourself, forget about Jamaica. Forget about Jamaica. Suriname are now leading 2-0. I need to go ahead and look at the rest of the table. Now, 73 minutes on the clock. They're leading El Salvador 2 goals to the good. Bermuda, you really need to go ahead and talk off on your World Cup qualification. Yes, they are rock bottom of the table, right? Rock bottom of our table. 4 losses in 4, goal difference of -12. If there's ever a time to win a game, as I said, forget about Jamaica. This one is on your home soil. Surely, you can go ahead and give your fans something to celebrate. And people probably wondering, well, what is there to celebrate? It's funny that you say that, but there is always something to celebrate in football, especially when you're dealing with um historic moments, first time ever. I know when I was at the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup and the Reggae Girls scored in their last match, I know that meant something to me. Obviously, that didn't mean that we were going through to the next round, but the fact that they scored and we were all inside that stadium, watching the team play, everyone inside that stadium for that final match, all we wanted was a goal. We just wanted a goal. We didn't even care about all the goals that fly past our net. At that point, we just wanted a goal. And I'm sure for um for Bermuda or the Bermudans fans out there, I'm pretty sure that they want a win. It's not obviously not going to help them to qualify, but it will give them something to smile about, right? So yes, and forget about Jamaica and focus on yourself. Have about 19 minutes to go until kickoff. Greetings to yourself, Jimmer. I hope you are in good health. If you guys want me to go over that starting 11 again, do give me a little nudge in the comment section. Before you do so, if 4 more of you to go ahead and hit that like button, guess what? You make me a happy bunny. 20 minutes to go until kickoff. And I'm trying to get to 50 likes before then. I'm also trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm about, let's say, 30 subs away from 10,000 subscribers. That was the target, right? I'm lying. The target was 5,000 before the year concludes, right? Before the year wraps up, the target was 5,000. I believe I hit 5,000 subs back in summer. And then it just started to shoot off. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Started to shoot off. And now we're looking at possibly hitting that 10K before the year comes to an end. So yeah, and then I have to move the goalpost. So in the next couple days or so, I'm going to have to say the next target is 15K, and I can't believe I'm saying that. So before I forget my manners, massive thank you to you guys there for making that possible, right? For giving me something to smile about. If you have not given me your score predictions, what are you waiting on? Don't be shy. Don't be nervous. Go ahead and give me your score predictions. 18 minutes to go until we kick off in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad said they're bringing the Trinidad badness. They said they're trying to bad us up, guys. They're telling us that they're not afraid of us. They're like, Jamaica, we're not afraid of Jamaica. And if you think I am lying, go ahead and listen to a couple of the stuff that they've been saying, right? I don't want to get a copyright violation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something very quick, and then I'm going to mute it before the music starts. All right. Go ahead and listen to what the Trinidadian fans have been saying about us. They're very cheeky.
He said different. They say we have no chance. That's it for Trinidad and Tobago. No World Cup dream for us. He said different. The Trinidad and Tobago die-hard fan club, along with the Trinbago River Mansion, we say, Jamaica, come. We are ready for you.
So you heard that? Very briefly, they stopped playing some music. I'm not really sure if that music has been copyright by any chance. I don't know if there's any copyright behind that music that they're playing, but to just echo what they said, really think that they're mocking us. They're just doing what they have to do for their country, aren't they? They're basically saying for us to come. You can see on the screen in front of you. I've muted it so you guys can't hear the audio, but they're telling us to come, that they are ready. I think they're singing from the same hymn sheet as their head coach, because Dwight York is pretty much saying the same thing. He's not saying the exact words as what they're. It looks like it's a band of supporters. It looks like it's a fan group from what I can see. bit cheeky of them, but as I said about Trinidad and Tobago, I like the energy that they're bringing. They really do believe in themselves. They really showing this little badness that they've got for us. I don't know if that's going to pay any dividends. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition for them. But if their players can play like how their fans are hyping up and how their manager is so assertive and persuasive and being so eloquent in his press conference, then tonight's match should be a fiery encounter. Fitzroy McKenzie is going for 4-0 Jamaica. All right. Well, I'm still sticking with my 3-2. You are going for a 4-0. You're going for a clean sheet. You really think we're going to keep a clean sheet in such a decisive game against our biggest Caribbean rivals, where they quite literally cannot afford to lose? Hey, you probably can look into the future. Dreams are powerful. When Trinidad and Tobago wake, they'll realize it's a dream. If you have not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the like button. You have made me a happy bunny. You guys have given me exactly what I asked for, which is 50 likes. So thank you for taking me to 50 likes. All right. So let's just go ahead and let me see which other screen there. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one up so you guys can give yourself a gentle reminder pertaining to let's go ahead and change that screen. The kickoff time. So if you're wondering what time we're going to be kicking off, it's quite clearly right there for you guys. For the starting 11, I'm going to give this one another quick run through. You have between the sticks for the host nation, that is the Soca Warriors. You have Philip. Lineup is completed by Trinidad. Says looks like a different starting 11 to what I saw earlier on. Yates, James, Molina, Telfa, Frederick, Garcia, Mitchell, Gill. This looks like a completely different starting 11 to what Trinidad and Tobago had on their Instagram page. So Google looks as if they're giving me this cannot be their starting 11, because where is Garcia and where is Spicer? This is not their starting 11. So this is, I think Google is giving us their bench. Not really sure. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at, because there's no way in hell that's their starting 11. That's not the starting 11 I gave you guys. So I'm going to show you what Google's showing me, right? So yeah, this is their subs. So they're not giving us the starting 11 as of yet. So let's go ahead and take this one off screen for you guys. So that was their sub. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over to their Instagram and give you guys their starting 11 again, right? I hate when Google moves slow. Like, you need to just like give the times and move at the same speed as us. I hate when they give us these little delayed starting 11s. But nevertheless, it's no big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the starting 11 from Trinidad and Tobago's Instagram page, all right? Because Google is just being real childish right now. So let's go ahead and look at the Trinidad and Tobago starting 11 once more. Between the sticks, you have Smith, Payne, Henry, Jackie, Garcia, Phillips, Raymond, Rampasad, Spicer, Garcia, Levi Garcia. So they have two Garcias. They've got Justin Garcia. I wonder if they're related. Does anyone know if Justin Garcia and Levi Garcia is related? I've just realized they have two Garcias in their squad, and they also got Dante as well. So let me know what you make of all the Trinidadian fans out there. Let me know what you make of your starting 11. I've already given you your bench, and they've gone with the hashtag of we believe. So Jamaica's got the believe naman, and they've got the we believe. I wonder who is taking inspiration from who. I'm gonna leave you guys to decide that one in the comment section. If you've not hit that like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. Since we've gone over 50, we might as well take this one to 100. It's not going to cost you a penny. Let's see if we can take this one to 100 likes before half time. Mr. Philip, good day to yourself. I hope you are in good health. Let me know your score prediction. I've gone for a bloody hell. Whoa. All right, Suriname. Suriname, since then, damn, they've really scored 2 goals inside 10 minutes. Could have sworn the last time I said to you guys they were leading 2-0 against El Salvador, and that would have been around about the 73 minute. They're now leading 4-0. Okay, Trinidad. Oh, it's not Trinidad. Okay, Suriname. All right, so all right, so that is them at the top of their table. Okay. It's gonna be Panama versus Guatemala. All right, okay. So when is this Panama versus? So that is in some hours time. That's Guatemala versus Panama is in some hours time. So that's 2 a.m. my time. Might keep an eye on that one. As long as they don't eat any, Jamaica will win. That is quite something. All right, so go ahead and look at the Reggae Boys starting 11 again, if in case you're just jumping into the live stream. All right, I've already given you Trinidad starting 11. Let's go ahead and look at Jamaica starting 11. Between the sticks, you have the captain, the skipper, Andre Blake. Lineup is completed with the following players: Holgate, Pinnock, King, Ali, Russell, Hayden, Reed, Cephas, Burrell, and Gray. Already given you guys the subs, but let's reiterate. The subs consist of Chambers, Wade, Lambakisa, Lowe, Frey, Henry, Anderson, Nicholson, Kadamatri, Campbell, Richards, Dixon. I feel like there's someone missing from this bench. Feels like there's a player missing from this bench, unless my eyes are just fooling me and I can't identify the player, but seems like someone's missing. Seems like there's a missing midfielder from our bench, guys. Maybe I just can't see it, but I'll keep my eye on that. And as it relates to Nico, sorry, not Nico, Rico Henry. Spoke about Rico Henry a couple minutes ago, right? I think maybe at the start of the live stream. So I'll go ahead and bring you guys that article there, which I was discussed. If I could go ahead and find it, that is. All right, let's go ahead and bring that off screen and then bring something else up for you guys. Having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but there we go. All right, so this is the article which I vaguely touched on at the start of the live stream. So this one, take it with a pinch of salt. As I said, this was some 14 plus hours ago now, and the headline quite clearly reads for itself, doesn't it? As I said, only time will tell as it relates to whether or not the man's been given the green light there by the England Football Association. It does say here in black and white, still no England Football Association approval for Rico Henry. New Reggae Boy recruit Rico Henry is still awaiting clearance from the England FA to make his switch of international allegiance to Jamaica. Hopefully that's all done and dusted. He is on the bench, but that's probably just the team following procedure. Again, only time will tell. If not, hopefully that one will come through in the nick of time for what might now be a after the conclusion of tonight's game, depending how things go, and also with the Bermuda match, that one might just be the real and final crunch time, that clash there against Curacao. So it'd be great to have him available for that one as well. Mr. Philip Beckford, you have not given me your starting 11. Do you go ahead and give me your starting 11? Let me know your starting 11. As I've said, mine is 3-2, and I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not going to wiggle myself out of that one. So I'm going to stick with my 3-2 win for Jamaica. All right. It's also good to see a couple of the Trinidadians in the comment section. We are 6 minutes away from kickoff. The nerves have calmed down. I give you guys that. One thing you guys are good at is calming down my nerves. No lie. You guys, I don't know how you do it, but you really do help. Before I started my live stream, my palms it was drenched in sweat. I kid you not. But now I seem to be feeling a lot more calmer. Right. So big ups to you guys. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. How are you? Good to see you in the comment section. Yeah, I took a little bit of a break. Sometimes I just need a little break, to just catch myself before I go again. Live streaming takes a lot out of you, and I don't like to pretend. I don't like to pretend that all is well. Sometimes I need to just take some time to myself before I go again, right? So I am waiting. As I said earlier on about CONCACAF, they're doing what they usually do. So there's currently there's nothing on the screen at the moment aside from the flags for Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. So the graphics on screen, but there's no action yet. We are 20 subscribers away. I can't believe I'm saying this. 20 subscribers away from 10,000 subs. I cannot believe I am saying that. So we might hit 10,000 subs before the night comes to an end. And hope you guys are wearing your national colors, whether it's for the Soca Warriors or for the boys in black, gold, and green. As I said, may the best team win. And you know how it goes. Listen, it isn't over until the fat lady sings. So let's remind ourselves that the closing of if the job doesn't get done tonight for Jamaica, again, big showdown in Kingston in some days' time. And if, God forbid, they still haven't managed to get the job done, then there's always the intercontinental playoffs. And I don't really want to get into that. I'm going to avoid that conversation as best as possible. But obviously, if we have to do that, then we'll have a chat, right? Thank you for understanding. Thank you for. I'm still waiting on your score prediction, by the way. I'm also still waiting on CONCACAF to get us underway as it relates to the live streaming of tonight's game. If you fancy jumping on my stream, please do go ahead and look at the pinned comments. Right, the link to tonight's stream is in at the top, pinned at the top of my comment section. But I do want to reiterate, please do go ahead and familiarize yourself with my rules. Keep it friendly, keep it kind, be professional, don't be abusive towards either the guys in the comment section, any of my special guests if they jump on, and obviously to the players and the head coach, coaching staff, and to myself as well. Right. So we will win. That's what you're saying. We will win. 160 of you watching. And guess what? We're now 3 minutes away from kickoff. Soca Warriors hosting the black, gold, and green, the Reggae Boys in Trinidad and Tobago. The biggest clash in Caribbean football, where men's football is concerned. I think on the women's side of things, I don't think the biggest rivalry is Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica. I actually think for Jamaica, it's Haiti. I think for the women's program, it is Jamaica versus Haiti. And for the men's, it's Trinidad and Tobago. Let me know if you disagree with that one. So we're now looking at the national stadium there. We might have a couple of late arrivals. Let's remind ourselves that it is still a school night. It is still a work night as well. So we're probably going to see some late arrivals filtering into the stadium. It is a capacity, it's a stadium with a capacity of over 22,000. Decent size, isn't it? We're gearing up for kickoff, looking at the flags there being held by the guys on field. I'm assuming the lads there are inside are in the tunnel waiting to walk out. Jesus, I think the nerves are coming back. I need you guys to keep me calm. One thing about the Trinidadian, a bit like us, they're going to be dancing in it. This man are just a wind up him waist. He's in a good feeling. He's in a good mood. I like these two little kids on screen. One wearing the Soca Warriors and the other wearing Jamaica. So that's nice. They're probably related. Probably two kids there. It's not uncommon to have Jamaicans and Trinidadian under one roof, quite literally. It is a thing, guys. Trust me. So we see a Jamaica flag there. He's looking like a one-man army. I think he has another Jamaican close by. But that person there in green also have a red handkerchief in his hand. So again, it's not uncommon to see these things, but couple of the one or two I've seen so far, Jamaica fans sat in the heart of the Trinidadian supporters. So let's see how this one's going to pan out. If you've not given me your score prediction, you still have time to give me your score predictions. Once the first goal's been scored, you can no longer give me your score predictions. All right. Give you a nice little rule, a nice little challenge for tonight. So get those score predictions in before either team find the back of the net, before the deadlock's been broken. All right. So we are just waiting on the teams there to walk through the tunnel. Almost 200 of you tuning in. If you can take this one to 100 likes, you make me a happy bunny. Thursday is the new Friday, apparently. It's Thursdays when people go and shake a leg. And I know if Jamaica do what many are hoping they'll do on tonight's occasion, people will be shaking more than a leg tonight. Definitely. All right. I know it's going to be a tough match, but we believe we can get the job done, says Philip Beckford. Get some tea to calm your nerve. You know what? The boys are coming out of the tunnel. They're being led by tonight's match official. Ball in the hand of the referee, followed by the linesman. Fireworks. So Trinidad and Tobago leading the boys out of the tunnel. This is a nice little warm walkout. I wish you guys could see it. The fireworks there on a display. Well done to Trinidad and Tobago for that. That looks quite cool. I like that. All the time I ever see things like that in person, I think is when I've been at Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge do the fireworks thing, don't they? Before kickoff. Been a while since I've been at the Emirates, so I can't remember if they do that, but I don't feel like they do, but definitely Stamford Bridge definitely do the fireworks thing. So the lads are on the field of play, both nations, the black, gold, and green of Jamaica, also lined up alongside Trinidad and Tobago. So going back to the tea comments, I have to kind of measure my intake of tea because it does have caffeine in it, and caffeine can give me heart palpitations. So instead, I'm playing it safe and going with my water. All right. But thank you for the suggestion. Now, me and you are singing from the same hymn sheet, listening to the greatest anthem on the planet. That is the anthem of Jamaica. So while the anthems there are currently being played, we're singing from the same hymn sheet here. You're going for a 3-2 Jamaica, as am I. I've gone for a 3-2 win for Jamaica as well. National anthem of Jamaica being played inside the stadium. You've not hit the like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Before the match starts, I'm going to remind you about sharing my YouTube channel. Feel free to drop the link in the comment section. The boys there with their game faces. So that is the wrap up there of the national anthem of Jamaica. Now we're going to be listening to the national anthem of our host, Trinidad and Tobago. So you're going for 3-2. All right. Seems like I think what's that? Three of us agree with a 3-2 prediction. See who is actually right come the ending of the match. And while I am at it, I think now is a perfect time to go ahead and look at that. I'm going to keep this game in front of me. I'm going to keep the Bermuda match. Bermuda versus Curacao. That one kicks off the same time as us, right? So that does pay some importance pertaining to whether or not Jamaica will qualify for the FIFA Men's World Cup tonight. If Bermuda can go ahead and beat Curacao and Jamaica also beat Trinidad and Tobago. Go ahead and book your tickets to next summer's World Cup. Sounds good, doesn't it? Easier said than done. Are you gonna pay me to do it? If you give me a cheeky little super chat, then perhaps I will. Where are you based? I can try and put you in the right direction. Where are you based? Let me know where you're based and I'll try and put you in the right direction, all right? Also, if you're new to the channel, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We're about 16 away from 10,000 subs. I'm joking about the super chat, by the way. Don't worry about it. That was a joke. But let me know where you're based, and then I'll be able to try and. Oh, it's the same person. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead and do what I said. Go ahead and try. I don't know if you have access to a VPN. If you have access to a VPN, you can try Concacaf YouTube channel, right? If anyone can help our friend here in the comment section, they're based in Trinidad and Tobago. I have a problem sharing the link, WhatsApp, the number I have. No, unless you changed it for me, but I think my number is still the same. A pimp name Slipback. Good day to yourself. Told you guys already that I don't have full access to my WhatsApp. So if you WhatsApp me and you don't hear from me, it's because I can't actually get into the app. So the match officials there from what, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Dominica, and Honduras. So the match officials, the on-field match officials. See where the VAR should be in contention. I want to see where they're from. The on-field match officials, I've already given you where they're from. I've not seen any information there about VAR and where their match officials are from, but if and when it pops up on my screen, I will go ahead and let you guys know. You don't have the VPN. I think it might be a little bit tricky for you then. Rush Sports, is Rush Sports showing it? How do I share? I don't know how. Just drop the link in the comment section. If you drop the link in the comment section, everyone else can see it, and I could just click on it, bring it up on screen. But yeah, eventually when I'm able to log into my WhatsApp, I'll be able to see your message, but I won't be able to see it right now because trust that I can't log into my WhatsApp. Yeah. So VAR, so the guys on VAR, they're from Mexico. Diana Perez and Jesus Montero. Montero is from Croatia, not Croatia, sorry, Costa Rica, I believe. CRC, an abbreviation, I think, of Costa Rica, right? Must be because I think they're using CONCACAF match officials, right? So I'm gonna go with Costa Rica and Mexico. So this match is somewhat slightly delayed by what, 6 minutes? Should have been kicked off already, unless my stream is delayed. Sometimes that is the case. I think I'm delayed, guys. I think my stream is delayed. Kickoff is minutes away, and the boys have gotten us underway. So it's Jamaica that kicks us off. And remember what I said, by the time that goal finds the back of the net, when the deadlock is broken, you can no longer give me your score predictions. All right? Got an early throw in. Mason Holgate. I think the only complaint from a few of you in the comment section is Dixon not starting, right? Don't think you guys are mad at the starting 11. Wonder if this one's gonna be a bit of a cagey affair. Boys got too much on that from the Trinidad defense to their forward line. Good idea, but that's got too much of a power on that. Need to make sure I can look at both of these guys starting 11, especially if there's going to be any changes. Let's see if I can look at their starting 11. Camera currently looking at Dwight York. sat there on the bench with his coaching staff. Very on brand. I realized that the cap that he wears it's in the Trinidadian colors. Got one of our players there down on the deck. This looks like, who is that? It looks like it's, not really sure who it is, so I'm not going to guess. Camera quickly went off the player. I think he was being lifted back up to his feet there though by one of his teammates. Also wonder what will happen with Steve McLaren in the long run if he does qualify the team for the World Cup. You guys think will happen a contract extension, or do you think it will be a see you later post World Cup? Do you think there'll be a surprise if Jamaica qualifies? Do you think they'll pull a fast one on him and you might see a different gaffer leading the team at the World Cup? Or do you think they wouldn't be that bold and brazen to do something like that? Let me know in the comments section. Hello to yourself. I hope you're in good health. 0-0. Almost 5 minutes there on the clock. So good pass. That is a good pass. Trinidad on the break. It's a good pass. And that was their captain there. That's another player that I find to be so frustrating for Trinidad. Levi Garcia, their captain. Both him and Spicer, from what I've seen, times two frustrating players. Maybe that's just happens to be a coincidence of the games that I've watched for them. Maybe Trinidadian fans view them differently. Trinidad, Jamaica was on the attack there, but host nation managed to regain possession. I think the stadium is, you know what it is, guys? I think they've also got red seats, but from what I can see, got a decent turnout so far inside the stadiums. Obviously, the guys there showed up in their national colors. They're knocking on that door, aren't they? Which obviously that's exactly what they should be aiming to do, given that they cannot afford to lose tonight's game, that be it Trinidad and Tobago. See what they can do. I'm trying to play the ball out from defense. Wonder who this guy is. So isn't that's Deron Payne. Want to see if I can get a better feel of this match by the time it hits the quarter of an hour mark. So 15 minutes in, let's see if we can get a better idea as to how this game might pan out. All right, I can't see you guys in the comment section because I'm trying to keep my eyes on the game, but I'm so sorry that I'm not engaging with you guys in the comment section. So the link that you're referring to, I'm assuming it's the link in the comment section. That's the jump inside the studio. So inside the other game, which again does mean something to tonight's match, if Jamaica are going to qualify automatically getting the job done. Curacao have broken the deadlock inside 7 minutes from a penalty. So they're now 1-0 up against Bermuda away from home. So got some Trinidadians inside the comment section. I'm happy to see you guys in the comment section. Someone's saying that Curacao scored. So I expected them to dominate the game early, but the boys need to. I just realized this looks like Philip. This looks like you. I'm assuming it is because I remember you saying that you've got a YouTube channel. Is this the YouTube channel? Right. This looks like you in the comment section. So you're saying you expect the boys to dominate from early. So if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe, if you're interested in farming, go ahead and subscribe to Philip's channel as it is on the screen in front of you guys. And I will do the same in a few. Andre Blake kicks this one out. I think I probably understand why Steve McLaren would bring on or keep Dixon on the bench, right? At some point in the match, you're going to need a burst of energy, won't you? And we've seen what he can do coming off the bench on the few occasions that he's been asked to do so. Also got a whisper that we can turn to, so I can understand why they've started the game on the bench. Payne here has come out to, I think he tried to take the ball there from Ronaldo Cephas. This one has resulted in a corner kick. Corner kick being taken there by Damari Gray. Would be nice if one of the lads can given that it is a good corner from Damari Gray, would lovely if this one could fall into the head pop of one of our players and find its way into the back of the net. I think he tried to put that one in the back post. Going forward, I need to figure out how I can watch these games without listening to the commentary clearly, because really do hate watching football matches and not being able to listen fully to the commentary just because of obviously copyright violation. So where can we watch the match of this game? Looks like you're based in Trinidad. I don't know, Rush Sports. I think by your display picture, you're probably based in Trinidad or a Trinidadian fan. Sorry if I got that wrong. I think Rush Sports should have you covered, or Concacaf should have you covered. And Ramsey, pick up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Good to see you in the comment section. We're steadily approaching the quarter of an hour, 15 minutes on the clock, 10 minutes play, deadlock yet to be broken inside tonight's match. Trinidad playing host to Jamaica. In the other game that does matter, depending on whether Jamaica win tonight against the Soca Warriors. Again, to reiterate, Curacao broken the deadlock. They did so inside the 7th minute. Greg Lee taking a throw-in. Why is he blowing the whistle? I'm not really sure what happened there, but sure if he's trying to say someone was impeding the goalkeeper, if that was a offside, but that was a free kick there to Trinidad and Tobago, which has been taken by their goalkeeper. Trinidad still on the ball. Intercepted by Jamaica. Trinidad regained the ball. It's a bit of a fluky effort there. That was from some distance there by, can't see Spicer. That one was a bit of a fluky effort there from Spicer. I think he wanted to produce something special. And then that one bounced on the ground and then went wide. So definitely wasn't troubling Captain Andre Blake. The longer it takes to break this deadlock, the more I'm going to laugh at myself for my score prediction. But it is obviously still early days, not even 15 minutes played. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. I'm being a little bit neglectful, aren't I? I do apologize. So it's mainly farming, but also Trinidad and Tobago dictating the game so far. Can't lie, so far action's coming from them, isn't it? I mean, it has to be like that because really and truly, as I said, they can't afford to lose this one, so it's to be expected. Oh, action pack, just like you said, coming from them. Oh, do you know what? I'm still gonna stick to my guns. I'm not changing my score predictions. Looking a little bit sticky for us at the moment, but I'm not changing my score predictions. Come on, Andre. Just kick out the ball. You know that these match officials don't favor us anyways. Thank you. Gosh. 15 minutes there on the clock, guys. Obviously, deadlock yet to be broken. Ball to the feet of Ronaldo Cephas. Dazzling. Woo! That's the closest we've come so far. No surprise. Ronaldo Cephas involved. That's a good ball. I'm not sure who played that pass to Ronaldo Cephas. I need to catch this one back on replay. Good ball, though. The first real effort from Jamaica. Nothing special, but still. The man that's a little bit like Marmite, you either like him or you don't. Some people don't really fancy Ronaldo Cephas. They have plenty to complain about when it comes to him. In terms of the group table, obviously, as things stand, with their 1-0 lead, Curacao are out in front. Let's just remind ourselves that it's just 1 point difference between us and Curacao, right? So currently they're sitting at the top of the table on 11 points, Jamaica in second on 10 points, right? The goal difference is Jamaica, I don't like to, superior is not the right word to use. So let's say Jamaica have a better goal difference. Jamaica have a goal difference of 8 and Curacao have a goal difference of 4, right? So far, that's how things stand. 16 minutes played, still searching for a opener. See which nation will pull the trigger first. That's so far had a few little chances here and there, being a fluky shot on goal from some distance. I think that one was again by Spicer. The thing is, Trinidad is shooting. We are not. Yeah, they are at least trying. Like I said, despite one of those efforts there being a little bit of a fluky effort, they are trying, aren't they? If we don't score that much, I still think we'll win 2-1. The ref is not making calls. Curaçao's 1-0 up, which puts them in first place in the group. Jamaica Wise, big up yourself. And then another separate live stream, Mr. Beckford, of course, be happy for you to jump on and talk about your channel. If we can get some subscribers over to your channel. A throw in here for Jamaica. Inside Trinidad and Tobago's half, so close to their defense. He might want to watch himself because he might prove to be a pain in the ass for the Soca Warriors. Ethan Pinnock here going for a throw in. He's stepping back. Looks like he's going for a long throw in into the box. Be nice if he could grab an assist from this throw in. Rose goes into the box. Not really. Oh, what is in the way? That one was going to check. My God. Was that Greg Lee? Who was that? You know what, Concacaf, please do some replays. Not even replays we're not getting from you guys. Give us some replays. I wonder why people don't rate football in our region. Give me some replay. Who was it that took that effort at goal? I wonder, last effort there went into the hands of the goalkeeper. Looks like it was did someone go for a scissor kick? I can't even tell because there's no replay my end. It's just poor, isn't it? Can't give us a replay? Budget must be tight. Budget must be tight. Maybe you guys can tell me who that player was. I think it might have been Greg Lee. I think he was the closest player to the ball at the time. I don't know though. Don't quote me on that one. Hook him out. Looks like he's still on the decks, Trinidad. Hope he's okay. Ouch. Hope he's okay. It's Tyree Spicer on the deck here, guys. What happened? It was a common voice coming together there with Richard King. That one, they do show a replay for that one. I hope he's okay. Looks like he's holding his right knee. Hopefully he's fine. It's not what you want to see 20 minutes on the deck. Medical team turning their attention to him. I'm hoping that it's just a knock and there's nothing more to it and he can just kind of play for it with some magic spray. So he's currently Harry Spicer, they're currently receiving some treatments, right? Hopefully he's able to continue. We don't see no signs of the stretcher being introduced. So that's a good sign. So hopefully it stays that way. 21 minutes on the clock, the deadlock yet to be broken. Trinidad and Tobago 0, Jamaica 0. In the other match, it is still Curacao out in front, 22 minutes played. Curacao 1, Bermuda 0. Curacao to reiterate, found the opening goal inside the 7th minute through a penalty. Oh man, he's walking with a little bit of a wobble. He's not looking comfortable here, Tyrese Spicer. Walking with some discomfort. Hoping they won't have to make a early substitution, but He's limping. So they've got the magic spray. Yeah, I think that is his right knee there, guys. So they've applied the magic spray, so hopefully that will work for him. Hopefully he'd be okay to play the duration of the match for as long as possible. How all this talks about possession. Not really big on the possession talks because possession don't really win you matches. If you can have all the possession in the world, but if you don't have the application to make use of the possession, then dog nam your supper. Right now, no, I can't give you any stats on the possession because there's nothing being generated my end on my screen. But as soon as I'm able to do that, I'll get that done for you. Okay. If you've not hit the like button, please do go ahead and hit the like button. Almost 30 minutes played in Trinidad and Tobago, and it is still 0-0. We're back on the way. White York's not happy. He's animated there on the sidelines, got his hand up in the air. Greg Lee, Cephas, Cephas and Payne. Payne, I don't think you can manage Cephas. You can't manage Cephas. Good idea by Cephas. Oh my God, that was a good idea. Good vision from Cephas. I like what he tried to execute there. Can't manage Cephas, can he? They're gonna have to double mark him. I don't think Payne alone can manage Ronaldo Cephas. Just reminded myself that I need to be quiet because it is late. And as per usual, I'm not trying to upset my neighbors. Bermuda can't help us, so we need to Bermuda can't help us. Guys can take me to 100 likes. I'll be a happy boy. That is funny. That made me laugh. We are 10 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. I can't believe I'm saying that. I might have to drink something nice tomorrow. I have to drink something nice tomorrow to celebrate the small wins, innit? Anyways, back over to the game. So they seem to be utilizing their right hand. Oh, oh my God, that is their best effort. That is their best effort. Speaking of them playing on their right wing, seems like much of their ideas and their creativity, they're putting that down there, right? And that was their captain. Oh boy, I'm telling you, Richard King, he sent you to the shops with that one, son. Levi Garcia, that's the best effort of the game. What's going on here? Why is he looking? Why is he down? Is that King? Boy, King? Oh no, oh no, that's it. But tell you, it mash you up, King. It mash you up. We're gonna have to see this replay again. Yeah, him twist you up, King. It looked like him twist you up. King's not, yeah, we're gonna go for early substitution, it looks like, guys. The reaction, it's not a good reaction from Richard King. Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. Something wrong with his, again, what is that? Is that his right foot? He's pointing at his right foot. Medical team out, and what we don't want to see is the stretcher. The stretcher is also out. Concacaf, if you can show me a replay of what happened, I'll be greatly appreciative. Very appreciative if you can just show me a replay. So we're looking at the replay. Garcia and King was awkward. That one was awkward. I'm hoping he's all right. I don't think that was a contact injury though, guys. Don't think there is any contact with that one. Well, Garcia had the ball, so there's no way that could have been a contact injury. Oh no, I mean Blakey's doing that, so we're going for a substitution. It looked like we're going for a substitution, guys. Oh, bless him. The referee's a bit of a spicy one, isn't he? Look at him, he's trying to argue with everyone. My God, calm down. Calm down. He's in a stroppy mood. My gosh. Yeah, man, them him twist him up. Sometimes they just have to say it like it is, isn't it? I hope he's all right though. I hope he's all right. But Blakey was doing this. Captain Blakey was doing this, so that basically means substitution. Yeah, the man twist him up. Him twist him up. King get hurt. Yeah. People, please do remember to subscribe. Remember before the stream done, because she's hardworking and deserve the sub. God bless you. Thank you very much. Low needs to warm up. King might be done. I think he is done. I mean, based on his reaction as well, I think he was wearing a wrist. He had a tape around his right hand, right. I want go on, yes. So why Ronaldo Sifa step on the ground? Why I'm sitting on him bottom? What's going on here? What is going on here? Don't tell me, sir, Mad Max injured. What's going on here? Oh, what on, yes. So why is Andre Blake on the ground as well? Why Andre Blake is on the ground, guys? What I want go on here, Sabi drops it in our team. What's going on? What the hell is going on? So Blake is on the deck. He's stretching. What the hell is going on? Boys, them are falling like dominoes. What is going on? Oh God, what is going on? Blakey look like he's in some discomfort. The hell's going on? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Do not do this. Don't do this. Referee, shut up. Just shut up. You're so annoying. Shut up. Him, like, so annoying. Yeah, he's oh my God, man. You know, some of those referees that like to make the game all about themselves, like they just want to make it all about themselves. Like, calm down, relax. It's getting way too excited. Like, relax. So we've gone for an early substitution. Vice captain Damien Lowe's coming on. He's been substituted on for Richard King. Speedy recovery there to Richard King. You don't want to see a player of, well, from any side really and truly being substituted at early doors due to injuries. So speedy recovery to the young man. Trinidad and Tobago on the attack. We have to organize ourselves. Good. He was in the way there that looked like Greg Lee. Threw him off guard as he was about to pull the trigger. Good that from Greg Lee. This don't say it doesn't sound good at all. Does not sound good at all. I mean, then put something in I dinner. People be drop today in my squad. I don't understand what's going on. The man them just drop like dominoes. One thing I realize in Jamaicans, they love to make excuses. There's no excuses, Trinidadness. Have I not given you your flowers? I think I've been quite objective, you know. I think I've been quite objective with you guys. I'm giving you guys your flowers. But at the very same time, well, this not sound like running belly. So this looks scary. It's looking a little bit spooky, isn't it? 32 minutes on the clocks. The boys are dropping like dominoes. The referee's annoying us. The referee's he's just awful. He's annoying. On a positive note, Ronaldo Cephas back up on his feet. Blakey back up on his feet. It might be some cramps. It might just be cramp related, right? So they're back on their feet, but those are two players there to keep our eyes on. But I am feeling very nervous. I am so nervous. The nerves are back. The bloody nerves are back. The nerves are back. And I hope my neighbors, at this point, should I really care if they can hear me? So should I be the bearer of bad news? I guess I'm only doing my job. 32 minutes on the clock and Curacao have doubled the lead. They're now leading Bermuda 2 goals to the good. Well, it's a good thing I have my tissue next to me. Might be needing it before I put myself to bed. So we have a corner kick being taken by Damari Gray. See if we can put this one into the box and find the target. Come on, Pinnock. We need a goal from you, or one of the bigger lads. Trinidad doing their business there, guys. They're on the attack. Hayden sniffed that one out. Back to Trinidad and Tobago. I think they were buying time to get the sub on. Yeah, you're probably right, you know. You know what? You're probably onto something, because I think I saw a communication between Cephas and Jesus Christ, good save. Oh my, well alert from the captain Andre Blake. Good reactionary, excellent reactionary save there from Andre Blake. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I saw Andre Blake and Cephas. In hindsight, I think you're spot on. I think I saw some excellent save from Andre Blake. Some communication by Ronaldo. Shut up. Get up. That is not a penalty. Get up. Is he really looking for a penalty for that? As if. So like I said, I think I saw some communication there with Cephas and Andre Blake. So I think you're right. I think that was them trying to let the substitution take place. Good spot. Really good spot there from yourself. There's an excellent save there from from Andre Blake. The VAR check. What the hell are they checking? They don't need to be checking a damn thing. You were doing an excellent job, lovely. Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you. I was worried that I might be boring you guys to death, but thank you. Big ups to you. We look lost and lack creativity. But I lie to you, I can't disagree with you. I didn't want to say it. I was just like, you know what? Maybe I'm being a bit negative. Let me keep my negative thoughts to myself. But yeah, we look like visitors, don't we? We look like bloody visitors. So Curacao at the moment, they now have a goal difference of 5. We have a goal difference of 8. So only 3 goals better than them for the time being. 37 minutes played on the clock. So they have the first shot on target. VAR check long. Check is long. What would they do? Check in front. That was never ever a penalty. So they didn't even need to check that. Greg Lee boots this one up. Burrow. Just let the game. I hate referees like this. Just let the game play. Gosh. Sure. Just let the game play. And tell that you yourself you don't know how to play football. You're just a killjoy. That's why you became a referee. Anyways, Greg Lee. Annoying this ref. Pinnock goes long. Good idea. Very good idea. I think that one is this one has resulted in a corner kick. Good idea there from Ethan Pinnock. Find his teammate up top. Damari Gray going over to take the corner kick. Okay, come on, lads. 38 minutes on the clock. Break the deadlock now, please. I'm getting irritated. Let's break the deadlock. Let's break the deadlock now. If the linesman have something to complain about, Pinnock into the box, headed away back to Damari Gray into the box, headed away back to Gray. So, my God, you're a pagan. No, you're a pagan. You're definitely a little pagan. This lineman's he's a little pagan. Why are you one off? Oh my God. No, VAR, check that. Why you talking off? These guys are just, what do you mean? Like, why did he talk it off? Sorry, no, why are you talking? That don't look offside to me. Maybe I'm being a bit biased. That look offside to me. That don't look offside to me. VAR check that. VAR check that. That does not. Russell, that goal should stand. Let me watch this one on replay again. No, that's not offside. That is not offside. That is not offside. That is not offside. Don't bother with the foolishness. That is not offside. No, that is not offside. VAR, don't even bother with your foolishness. That is not offside. On better hurry up and put back on the goal. That's not offside. You know, so them people here are wicked. I can't see how that was offside. The goal's been chalked off. It was a good goal there by Russell. I can't see it. If you guys can see it, you have a better vision than me, but I can't see it. Ask Arsene Wenger, he will tell you the same thing. We can't see certain things. We cannot see certain things. DC, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Trinidadness, of course, you're going to say that it's offside. No, Trinidadness says that it's offside. Be nice to Trinidadness in the comment section. All right, guys. Ranks Trinidad. Obviously, he's from Trinidad. He says it's offside. Maybe it's offside. Maybe it's not. So VAR says it's offside. So it's at the moment the deadlock hasn't been broken. 41 minutes on the clock. It is still 0-0. You know what? I hate watching games at this time of the night because I can't even get to celebrate. Like I don't like watching football restricted. I hate it. It's either that or I wish my house was soundproof. I wish I had a soundproof house and I wouldn't disturb my neighbors. But surely they must understand it's once in a blue moon. I don't make noise. I don't play loud music. I very rarely play music. That's how mindful I am of them, to be honest with you. So they shouldn't really be annoyed. Hope this give them more beliefs going forward. Hopefully. Hopefully. Tell you what though, I am 8 subscribers away from 10,000 subs. That's mad. I mean, yeah, Bermuda can't ask boys to go and do a man's job, can you? 2 goals down, 44 minutes played in their match. God, I think they probably have. I don't know. I've obviously not watched their game. Maybe a minute or two of additional time until they go into their halftime break. Jamaica about 2 minutes away from halftime with some additional minutes. Maybe 3 to 4 minutes of additional minutes there with the injury scare to Spicer and also a injury concern to Richard King, Jamaica on the attack. The feet of Ronaldo. Payne can't manage you. Wiggly past him, he can't manage you. Just dance past him, he can't manage you. Oh my God, if not him. That ooh, I told you, you put a salad on the plate for him. You're going to have to double mark him because Payne cannot manage you. I'm surprised they've not double marked him already. Payne alone cannot manage Ronaldo Cephas. He cannot manage him. He cannot manage him. It's funny to see. You cannot manage Ronaldo Cephas by yourself. You're going to have to double mark him. I think that's probably something that they might have to address in at halftime. Don't tell me oh God, Isaac Hayden. I think we might have an injury scare here for Isaac Hayden. You know that's the last thing we want to hear. Oh, that looked like a tackle from behind from Spicer. That looked like a tackle from behind. So where's the card? Trinidadness in the comment section. Don't try to convince me that that was not a tackle from behind because it was. Did they not even give him a little talking to? No? 45 minutes here on the clock. We have 30 time plus tax, so we have 8 minutes of additional time. So way more than I anticipated. Trinidad on the attack here, out wide, back to the center. Payne into the box, headed away by Low. Trinidad still on the attack. No one's there. Cleared away by Jamaica. No, yeah, he's struggling. Bless him. He looks like a child. He cannot manage Ronaldo Cephas by himself. If we can see it for their sake, I think that's an issue that they would need to address because as long as the game goes on, eventually, Ronaldo Cephas is going to come out as the winner in that encounter. He's already the winner, but it'd be better if he can go ahead and get an assist or a goal. Maybe that's what Trinidad are waiting on. Maybe they're waiting on Ronaldo Cephas to get an assist or a goal before they start the double marking. So if it looks as if we might be going into this half time with a 0-0 scoreline. Someone is saying Isaac Hayden is down. I think your stream might be ahead of mine because he's standing up as things stand. He was down moments ago, so unless he's gone back down, hopefully not. But he looks fine to me. Currently, he looks fine. It was a clean tackle. See, Trinidadness, I am not surprised by you at all. Boy, your teeth in a pain. You are one thieving player. Look at him trying to beg a penalty. That was not a penalty, Payne. You're a pain in the ass. That was not a penalty. He's not even going to protest this because he knows it's not no penalty. That was him and Ronaldo Cephas again. That's a matchup that's worth keeping your eyes on there, guys. So Trinidad and Tobago have a corner kick. This one into the box. I think comes off it though. Might be a throw in the other side there for Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, it is a throw in for them. Quickly taken. This one into the box. Bit scrappy there in the middle. Back out to Trinidadian goalkeeper. Yeah, Cephas is doing his thing, isn't he? So we got about four. Oh, Jesus. We got about 4 more minutes here of additional time to get through. Home advantage favors home side. I just think the match officiation is pathetic. Good defense by Cephas. Let's go Trinidad and Tobago. Whisper have no Whisper is it well, he has no impact because he's not playing. Whisper isn't playing. He's on the bench. He's on unless they sneaked him on and I didn't see, but far as I know, he's Whispers on the bench. Thrown here by Greg Lee. Philip, you're hilarious, you know. Greg Lee puts this one up top. This one goes out for a throw in. 3 more minutes left until we close off. We have not mounted any attack in a few. I think in terms of attack, we have to give it to Trinidad, right? We just have to call it like it is, right? Can't sit here and lie to ourselves. It really is Trinidad if we're talking about attacks. Pretty sure what's going on here with Google, but they're not giving me my stats because we're hoping to rely on them with some stats, but they're giving me my stats. Bit of a shame. I'm gonna have to try and give you guys stats a different way, right? Because they're taking the mic. They're not giving me my stats. Someone said I should make some tea earlier on. You know what? I might have, no, I'm not gonna do it. That would require me getting up and leaving you guys for a few minutes. I don't want to do it, so no. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get some stats for you guys. Someone asked for stats. I think it might have been Philip that asked for some stats. I did say I will give you guys stats, right? So let's go ahead and do exactly what I said I would do. I'm going to try and find some stats while I wait for this one to draw to an end. About over a minute left of the first half there for Jamaica and Trinidad. I'm gonna give you guys the stats in a few as when this one comes to an end, halftime wise, all right? Holgate cannot manage Spicer. Need the youngsters in the second half. Make some tea. That will. I think I'm gonna go with my water because, as I said, if I go and make tea now, it would mean I'm gonna be away from you guys for a little while, and I don't really want you guys to be on your own. Yeah, the water will do its job. 20-second left of additional time. And that will bring an end to 8 minutes played. Going into this one, 0-0 it seems. One final attempt to break the deadlock here for Jamaica. Ethan Pinnock going with a long throw into the box. I bet he's gonna blow his whistle as soon as it hits 8 minutes. Yes, of course he does. So that is we're going into the break there, 0-0 against Trinidad and Tobago. So halftime there on your screen is Trinidad and Tobago 0, Jamaica 0. Let me know what you guys make of the game. Better chances, I think, has gone in Trinidad and Tobago's favor. Might need to put in Ian Frey at right back, says Gemma. At the start of the second half, Dixon should be on the field. We need some energy and attack. Yeah, I agree with you. We need a burst of energy, don't we? Probably more than a burst of energy. It is 0-0 at halftime. So with that being said, let's take this one off screen and let me go ahead and give you guys what you requested, which was the halftime stats, right? You guys wanted some stats at halftime. So let's go ahead and look at exactly that. So what you guys are saying in the comments section also, Trinidad is the better playing team. Can't argue with you on that note. Come on, boys, not even one shot on target. That's shambolic. Right. So speaking of shots, let's go ahead and look at the possessions, right? Ball possession wise, Trinidad and Tobago with 61 compared to Jamaica's 39. Big chances created, 1 for Trinidad and Tobago, 0 for Jamaica. Total shots, 5 for the host, 2 for the visitors. Goalkeeper save, Andre Blake being the active of the 2 goalkeepers, 0 for Trinidad and Tobago, whereas Andre Blake has made 3 saves. One of my favorite save from his day was the quick reactionary save there from Andre Blake. Fouls committed, bit of a narrow one. It is 6 fouls committed for Trinidad and Tobago compared to Jamaica's 5. Passes, 221 for Trinidad and Tobago, 143 for Jamaica. Tackles, 15 for Jamaica, 12 for Trinidad and Tobago. Free kicks, 5 for Jamaica, 5 for Trinidad and Tobago, 6 for Jamaica. I think I might have to nip downstairs quickly, guys. Right. So let me just look at those stats there for you guys. I will have to go downstairs. I need to go grab something real quick. I'm gonna leave you guys for a short while. Even when we were playing in Jamaica, we outplayed Jamaica. I'm not gonna argue and say that we play better than you, because I think you guys have been playing some really good football. Once again, the midfield is empty. Reed is off the pace of the game. Need more energy from CFAS. I really think CFAS is the issue, to be honest. I don't think CFAS is the issue. I think collectively we need to be doing more. We need to be creating more as a team, not just CFAS. I know CFAS is like the scapegoat, just in general, like broadly speaking, but I don't think that he is the biggest issue. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take myself off screen quickly. I'm gonna nip downstairs and then I'll be back up, right? I need to go and do something quickly. Uh, where is my okay, right. Don't go nowhere. Trinidadness in the comment section. He says it's 2-0 come full time. Don't bad him up, guys. Do not bad him up, all right? Be nice to him. He's so far one of the most vocal Trinidadian fans in the comment section, all right? So be kind to him. Let him feel welcome. But also defend your team. Just be nice about it. I'm going to be back in about less than 60 seconds, all right? Sorry about that, guys. Really sorry. I need something. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. Energy levels is dropping a little bit. I need something to give myself a burst of energy. So sorry about that. Hmm. Do we have any midfield, by the way? Well, yeah, we have midfielders. Just think overall we're just so uninspiring, aren't we? They're such an uninspiring team. I'd like to think they're not playing for a draw. I mean, the gaffer did say that they're going out there to win. They want maximum points between this game and the game against Curacao. That one is hard. That's what that one is hard to digest. So be nice to my Trinidadian supporter. Mm. And that's how it should be. I don't want Trinidad and Tobago fearing us. Why should they? Why should they fear us? I don't want you fearing my country. Respect where respect is due. I respect your nation also, but I don't think they should just fear us just because we're the bigger nation to them. I definitely don't think that. Jamaica midfielders and strikers lacking. Tunisia, are we watching the same game? Reggae Boy is always allowing too much space. Agree, but you playing better. But as long as we win tonight, nothing else will matters, Mr. Trinidad. The boys have no stamina. What's going on? Well, it is currently 0-0 between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. So that's what's going on where that one there is concerned. I am 6 subscribers away from, I didn't think we'll be this close to 10K on tonight's live stream, but I'm 6 away from 10,000 subscribers. So there's some positive there. There is some positive there for us. Come on, people. Only 2 to go for 10,000. So I'm really I'm closer than I thought I would. I thought maybe I might have to wait until maybe Sunday, do some weekend streams for you guys to take it to 10,000. But anyways, as it relates to the game itself, already gave you guys the stats. We're into halftime. I am assuming you guys are going to want some early substitution. I think, unless he's going to do something different, which I don't think is far-fetched, because again, he said he wants to win tonight's match. We might see a halftime substitution. I don't think it's far-fetched for us to get a halftime substitution. If not, I am expecting a substitution inside the 60th minute. Tends to be the case with Steve McLaren. So that's what I'm waiting on. And Dixon, let's go ahead and just remind ourselves of how that bench is looking. So on the bench, we have Chambers, Wait, that's the two goalkeepers there, followed by Lambakisa. Lowe's already had to come on for an early substitution for the injured Richard King. And to complete the subs bench, we have Frey. Also says Henry is Enrico Henry. Again, I'm not sure if he's managed to get the FIFA the clearance there from the English FA in time. But again, I think him being on the bench could just be us following protocols. Also have Anderson, Nickel, or named on the bench. I don't know if he's actually on the bench. Anderson, Nicholson. We also have Bailey as Bailey the forward, Campbell, Richards as in Dujan Whisper Richards, and Dixon. So based on what you guys are saying in the comment section, you guys want Dixon on, right? I think you guys are looking for some burst of energy. So perhaps what's that? Dixon, Richards. How you guys feel about Tyrese Campbell? How you guys feel about potentially bringing on Tyrese Campbell? The Reggae Boys look tired. They need some stamina, I think is what Trinidadness. I'm calling him Trinidadness, but his name is actually Ranks Trinidad, which I am fully aware of, but he's just going to have to take the Trinidadness nickname from myself. You need to see the energy with Jamaica's chemistry. Coach needs to make some changes now, trust me, because it's not looking good right now. It's really not looking good. So you're saying that you want, so Fitzroy McKenzie saying he wants Whisper on. Yeah, I think any of the two, Whisper or Dixon, will do for me right now, to be honest with you. Interesting to see who he will substitute first. See who Steve McLaren's going to bring into the game from the bench. Over 100 of you have hit the like button. Big up yourself. You managed to do so. I think I said I wanted 100 likes before halftime, right? So said I wanted 50 likes before kickoff and then 100 by before halftime. And you guys have gone ahead and done exactly that. So big ups to you. In the other game that does matter, especially if Jamaica were to win tonight's game, it mattered at the start of the build-up going into tonight's game. And unless they can work a miracle, I guess right now we've got to take our attention away from Bermuda versus Curacao. If they did manage to do the unthinkable and beat Curacao, and Jamaica were to go out there and beat Trinidad and Tobago, then the Black, Gold, and Green would have poached their ticket to next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. Continue on from that one though. We also have you're saying Dixon should start the second immediately, then 20 minutes in sub on Dujon Whisper. Dixon and Whisper, please. Well, if I could grant you your wishes, believe me, I would. But I'm not in charge of the substitutions there, unfortunately. I mean, Trinidad. Oh, I like that. The man's got fire blowing out of his mouth. They really are the life of the party, the Trinidadians. They know how to have a good time, don't they? Oh, no, that's another country there in the Caribbean. I would love to visit Trinidad, but a bit like Jamaica, similar to Barbados, it costs you an arm and a leg. You might as well give them one of your organs. When they're done with you, you probably will need to. That is how expensive it is to go to the Caribbean. It's not cheap. It is not cheap at all. I call that a spendcation. I don't call it a vacation when you're going back home. That's a spendcation because that's really and truly all that you do. Spend, spend, spend. Bermuda already down and out, so we might lose big. Second half is almost on the way. You have zero hope in Bermuda, like no hope in Bermuda whatsoever. Fair play. Second half is almost on the way, okay, guys? So sit tight, bear with me, don't go nowhere. Still in the room with you guys. Two one Jamaica look possible than 3-2. Well, I said 3-2. You know, I'm standing by my guns. I'm not backing down. I'm standing by my guns, no matter how crazy it might sound. I said 3-2, and I'm sticking by 3-2. I'm 6 subs away from 10K. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Got the band there from Trinidad and Tobago. You know they're playing something nice as well. I mean, come on, it is Trinidad and Tobago that we're talking about. Teams back out on the field of play. Trinidad going to be getting us underway in a matter of minutes. Other match there in our group. Be the bearer of bad news there for you guys. It is Curacao 3. That's 2 penalties now. They had a penalty, found the back of the net for a penalty in the 48th minutes. I think we can take our eyes off that match now, right, guys? Or should I still give you guys some updates? So with that, the goal difference is 6 for Curacao. Jamaica with a goal difference of 8. Curacao currently sitting at the top of the table. And if it stays like this, then the match against Curacao on home soil, it was always going to be a fiery encounter. This is why a goal difference matters. Because it might just come down to goal difference. Oh, we went for a crazy effort. That's Levi Garcia. I think he wanted to lob Andre Blake there. It's an ambitious effort there. Was that with his left foot? Yeah, it was with his left foot. That would have been a cute finish. Didn't go according to plan though on that note. Damari Gray. Why are you pulling him back? How long is it going to take for this deadlock to be broken, guys? How are we feeling? How long do you think it's going to take for the deadlock to be broken? That was close. If I should gamble on Bermuda, I would be in another dimension, not in reality. That was close. Win tonight and draw at home and we through. Please, 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 no more news on Bermuda. All right. All right. I won't give you guys no more updates on Bermuda. All right. I won't give you guys no more updates. I'll leave you guys alone with Bermuda. Jamaica not has no off the ball movement. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Not a real urgency, is it? You need to get something out of this game, though, especially when we're looking at that goal difference. They're bridging the gap with the goal difference there, Curacao. Only 2 goals separate us and them. They have 6, we have 8. They're now leading the group by 1 point. So you can't just be thinking, let's just go ahead and draw and then beat them. There's no bloody guarantee that we're going to beat Curacao. There's no guarantee that we're going to beat them. None whatsoever. no bloody guarantee that we're going to beat them until the final whistle, until the fat lady sings. Thank you to those of you who have hit the like button. Thank you for supporting my live stream. I was away for about, I think, just over 3 weeks with no live stream, but I was giving you guys some uploads and premieres between now and then, just not actual live streams, right? So thank you guys for not forgetting about me and still keeping my channel in your thoughts and still giving me your support. Trinidad playing with more desire. Yes, because they definitely cannot afford to lose this one. Yeah, that was a wasted corner kick there from Trinidad. It's absolutely waste of a corner kick. And that was from Phillips. I don't know what he was thinking, but that went from one end to another. So throw in there for Greg Lee. That corner kick there went from one side to the next there, guys. Another throw in there for Jamaica taken by Lee. Now a throw in for Trinidad. Payne quickly taken. Raymond. Spicer still. Misplaced pass there to Greg Lee. Greg Lee was trying to find Ramon Burrow. It's just been quite quiet from him as well because he hasn't been given the service, isn't it? Quite similar to when we've seen Bailey play up top as the leading forward. No service, so your front man can't shoot. Shooters can't shoot. You need to give them the ammunition to do so. Don't give them the ammunition or you expect them to fire. 50 minutes there on the clock. I think in the next 10 minutes we'll see a substitution from Jamaica. My eyes are starting to hurt. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. We don't do things the easy way, do we? I will take corner kicks like those all day. Yeah, I mean the man literally kick it from one side to the next. Payne over three with a throw in. Blake is not a happy bunny, is he? Doesn't feel like the decision is on his way, I think. Earlier decision, that is. Spicer, what are you doing? I think the guys need to just relax. Don't make no rash decision because you're clearly out of favor here. So don't make no rash decision. I think Spicer is trying to make a meal of the situation. That's a massive overreaction. Could have resulted, thankfully it didn't, but could have resulted in a card there for Damian Lowe, which I don't think would have been deserved, but he's just acting up, isn't he? Harry Spicer. Throw in there for Trinidad and Tobago into the box. Played away by Jamaica, back into the box by Spicer. Played away back to Trinidad. Booted away there by Jamaica. Ronaldo's PC pass on the break. Let's see what he can do with this one. Oh, 1v1. Yes. Can't even shout because it's loud. It's quiet, guys. I can't shout. 53 minutes on the clock. Jamaica won. Deadlock broken. Mad Max. Ronaldo C-Fast. did say what we need from him now is a goal or an assist, and he's gone ahead and given us exactly that on the break. I tell you, they can't manage him. 1v1. He sent him to the shop, him twist him up. He put him on his ass, he put him on his knees, left him praying, and then found the back of the net. You can't manage him. You can't manage Ronaldo. Look at that. You cannot manage Ronaldo Cephas. Good goal. Love that. He's giving it the. Where are all the critics? Like, where are all the guys that were saying that he's this and he's that? He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. It's a good goal there from Ronaldo Cephas. You put him on his knees, quite literally left him on his knees. Love that from Ronaldo Cephas. So the deadlock has been broken, thankfully. The deadlock has been broken. One thing I hate about watching football in the Concacaf region is just you can't even celebrate the way that you want to. How are we going to cope when the work? Well, I can speak for other people. Maybe they won't care about their neighbors as much as I'm concerned. And we probably won't get. Well, we probably will be getting these late kickoffs for the World Cup, right? I think that's one of the things that people have been complaining about. They're like, "How will I watch it? I mean, I'm living in England. How will I find a way? Find a way." So where is Trinidadness? Where is Trinidadness? I think he's gone quiet on us. Where is Trinidadness in the comment section? Mm. Deadlock broken thanks to Ronaldo Cephas, Jamaica 1-0. So in terms of the group, Jamaica gone back out on top, 12 points. They have a goal difference now of 9. Curacao have a goal difference of 6. So we're halfway there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. It's going to be a massive match. The National Stadium in some days' time. Send him for doubles. Bust up him shot and send him for doubles. That's how we like to do it. That is how we like to do it. I don't know where Trinidadness is. Trinidadness has gone quiet on us. I don't know where he is. I don't know where Trinidadness is. Trinidadness, don't tell me that you've exited my live stream. Don't do that. I thought we were friends. Think that this could open up some floodgates for some goals here now, guys. Open up some floodgates. Low ball into the box. That one was intercepted. Damari Gray. I would love another goal for Jamaica. I would love 2 more goals. I would love as many goals. I would love as many goals as possible. My eyes hurt, by the way, guys. So come full time. I think I'm just gonna have to love you and leave you. There's the light from the screen plus my roof, my ceiling lights. Yeah, it's bothering me. This is my second stream in one day. So at the end of full time, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. And I think what I'll have to do is come tomorrow and give you guys a preview, right? Double tap them and dirt them. Where is Trinidadness? Trinidadness, where are you in the comment section? Huh? Don't be one of those fans that just disappear on us after your team goes a goal down. We're 4 subscribers away from me hitting 10,000 subs. Would love to do that on tonight's live stream. If not, we go again tomorrow. And all the people that have a tickets to the game, with Jamaica on the break, Cephas again. Oh, he just slipped. He did go for a cross there, but he also slipped in making the cross, unfortunately. Henry, stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Now's not the time to be showboating. Just play your football. I'm not talking about Nico Henry, by the way. I'm talking about Trinidad and Tobago's play. I don't know why he's pissing around. Just play the football. I think it might have been Phillips, a matter of fact. My apologies. Think it's time for some fresh legs. Yeah, almost 60 minutes on the clock, so I think the gaffer will be doing that in a few, right? You said these late live streams, they take a lot out of you. I'm going to have to put my thing on charge. Battery's gonna die, guys. Can't have that. My Mac's gonna die. I must definitely can't have that. 60 minutes on the clock. Um, Spicer inside the box. Goes for a shot, but it goes high of the target. Skied that one. Mm. Hi all. Guys, let us pray for he's really gone missing. He's not I expect so much better from you, Trinidadness. That's quite disappointing. What is he doing? Phillips, you're wasting time here, son. You're wasting time. So far, you can probably taste the World Cup. I think it is definitely within touching distance. Pending the scoreline stays the same. Yes, I know a draw could still work in our favor. But ideally, we want a win, don't we? And then we want a win on home soil, give the fans something to cheer about. But yeah, definitely. Always a danger. I agree. They're trying to pull the trigger for an equalizer here, Trinidad and Tobago. We're knocking on the door. Spicer cross here into the box. It's not go for a header, but that header lacks it's not as potent as it was that. Hope he's okay. Okay, yes, he is. That was Damien Lowe there holding the back of his head, but hopefully he's fine. He's definitely fine. Looks like we might be going for a double substitution here, guys. It looks like McLaren's going for a double substitution. Not sure what happened to Damien Lowe. I'm not sure if someone threw something on the pitch or what, because I couldn't see it coming together, but he's holding the back of his head. I'm not sure that was an earlier challenge. Definitely something to keep your eye on because, we have to take precaution with any potential head injuries. Mason Holgate here going for a throw-in. Referee, did he call him? So after all of that, this is how you pull out your first card. I think Mason's picked up a card here, guys. I think he's picked up a yellow card. I think maybe the ref is saying for time wasting. Are we surprised? Trinidad fans need to be confident that then someone needs to put out a missing for we need one more goal to be comfortable. Maybe get him credit or internet plan up. Maybe Maybe coincidence, isn't it? This ref is terrible. Yeah, he's performing quite horribly, isn't he? 63 minutes here on the clock, guys. I think Holgate got a yellow, but I am assuming it's for time wasting. I don't know what else it could be for. I think he might have said it's for time wasting. Looks like we're gonna go for a double substitution. Not sure why it's taking so long. There were opportunities to do the subs even now while we wait for this free kick, but the referee is a little bit of a unique individual. So I think Dixon, it's not Dixon. Who did I see on the sidelines? I think I saw Tyrese Campbell. I think maybe Tyrese Campbell might be gearing up to come on before that substitution can take place. Trinidad, if a free kick puts this one into the box, but it's gone beyond the target, it's wide of the target, a matter of fact. So that goes into the hands there of Andre Blake. He goes and picks that one, picks the ball up, maybe kicking it out in a couple of seconds. So why is these substitutions taking so long? Like I could swear I saw two players, unless they were just standing up for no reason. But if not, there's no way they're just standing around waiting around just like that. I'm sure I can see. I think I can see Tyrese Campbell. It's definitely two players gearing up to come on because there's no way they can be standing around just like that. You know, where the rest of their teammates sat on the bench, there's no way they're just standing around just for fun. So I think we forced the ball too much. Yes, it's time wasting. Why time? Yes, time wasting is why Holgate got the card. Oh, okay. I thought so. Ref might be a hater. The ref is unique. Campbell and Richards might be coming on. I was trying to figure out who the other player was, but I was just like I couldn't identify them. But yeah, I think you're right. We've got one of our players there down on the deck. It looks like it might be CFAS. Yes, it is CFAS. That was a challenge there from behind. It don't look like he got the ball, but so we have a double substitution here. So Damari Gray is coming off for Richards. So Whisper is coming on for Damari Gray. And Tyrese Campbell. I think Tyrese Campbell's come on for CFAS. I can't see who came off for Jamaica. I am assuming it's CFAS. Can't really see any other substitution that they would have made. Trinidad and Tobago also making. It looks like they've made a double substitution. Let's go ahead and try and double check that one there for you guys. See if I can double check something for you. But looks like those are the two clear substitutions there for both of the teams. You know what, guys? I am looking forward to full time because my eyes are hurting. My eyes are in pain. Okay, second half. Okay, yeah, so let's go over those substitutions there for you guys. All right, so we have Molino coming in for Sealy. I think that's how I pronounce his name. Mitchell coming in for Phillips. That's where Trinidad and Tobago is concerned. So that's their double substitution. And as I said, Richards in for CFAS. Yeah, so Richards in for CFAS, Tyrese Campbell in for Damari Gray. So there goes the double substitutions there for both teams. All right. No, Dixon, not for the time being. Might see him maybe in the 80 plus minutes. YC fast. I don't know. Wash your face with some cold water. They 5-0. I thought you guys said you didn't want me to give you no more score updates. I mean, Curaçao's playing it smart, aren't they? They know the importance of goal difference, and they're running it up. So the goal difference between Trinidad, Jamaica, and Curaçao's now only 1, right? So Jamaica have 9, Curaçao have 8. Curaçao are now beating Bermuda 5-0. There goes your 5-goal thriller that I was hoping for, except it's not in the match that I was hoping for. Bit of a shame, isn't it? Richards on the ball, pass that one to Hayden. See what the lads can do. The closing stages of this one. Trinidad and Tobago must be sick of us, mustn't they? Flag their wave offside. It's definitely anything can happen. I mean, just what 70 minutes there on the clock. We're leading by a narrow 1-0 scoreline. So really and truly anything can happen unless we increase the scoreline, that is. Trinidad there on the attack. He's trying to pull the trigger, but too many bodies in front of him. I'm sick of the ref. I think the ref has managed to piss a lot of people off, hasn't he? Definitely managed to piss a lot of people off. That was probably his bloody. That's probably his intention. I am so tired. I am beat. It's what 20 minutes to 2 a.m. I'm tired, guys, but I'm hanging in there for you guys. I am hanging in there for you guys. All right. I am so tired. This one is not safe. The one is not safe. Yeah, I agree. So win this and we are there. Good evening to yourself, Kwesi. I hope you're in good health. No, if we did win and Bermuda managed to work a miracle and beat Curacao, then we would have qualified. But right now, Bermuda are being hammered. They're being put to bed by Curacao. Curacao beating Bermuda 5-0, 74 minutes played in that one. So as things stand in regards to the table, let's get this corner kick being taken. Let's take this corner kick first, and then we go back and talk about that table in a few. All right. So Trinidad and Tobago getting ready to take a corner kick. It's this one into the box, headed away by Greg Lee. Back to Trinidad and Tobago. With this one back into the box. Oh, denied by the post. Denied by the post. Thank goodness. Oh, I think that might have been the crossbar. That was either the post or the crossbar. Let's watch that one again. I think it was the crossbar there, guys. Oh no, sorry, it was the post. Yeah, it was the post. We're seeing it from another angle. That was the post. Wow. That would have been some equalizer. So going back to Group B, they're currently Jamaica out in front on 12 points. They're being chased by Curacao on 11 points. Jamaica have a goal difference of 9. Curacao have a goal difference of 8. So that clash there against Jamaica and Curacao on Tuesday nights, that's going to be some fireworks, quite literally, in Kingston, Jamaica. Let's just also remind ourselves that the winners of this group come next Tuesday, qualify for the FIFA Men's World Cup. But also the team finishing there in second still have another chance going to an intercontinental playoffs for a dogfight to finally that will be their last chance to poach a ticket to next summer's World Cup. Obviously, we don't want to go there. Trinidad and Tobago making a third substitution. James coming on. It looks like it's Spicer. Spicer, that's a surprise one, but Spicer is walking a bit up a limp here, so perhaps not. So James coming on. It's not Nathaniel James coming on for Tyrese Spicer. You put in a lot of screen time, Crystal. I understand why you want to immediately rest your eyes once time has been called. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, my eyes hurt. I think I might need to invest in some glasses for streaming. I appreciate you staying up for this. That would be a miracle for the ages of Bermuda. Come back and win. I mean, I appreciate you guys keeping me company. My live streams don't work without you guys. Over Reed taking a free kick that is, oh my god, he almost made a meal of it. Goalkeeper came out, went for a one-handed save, almost made a meal of it. Trinidad and Tobago, though, on the attack. Bursting forward on the attack. He's going to pull the trigger. He's going to pull it. Football gods are working against them because that one should have been the equalizer. The one before that should have been the equalizer. This one should have taken them 2-1. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Oh my, he put him on his ass. I think they sent Damian Lowe sliding as well. That's the captain, Levi Garcia. That would have been a peach of a goal, but the football gods they're not having it. So yeah, as I was saying, my live streams don't work without you guys. So definitely appreciate you guys staying with me. All right, Greg Lee is solid, absolutely. The back post fix up, look sharp, reggae boys. We shaky since CFAS come off. I like how Burrell is playing. Come on, boys, I can't let them back in. 76 minutes there on the clock. Trinidad and Tobago with a quick throw in. They're sniffing an equalizer here, guys. They pounded. They're knocking on our door for an equalizer. Maker here on the attack. Campbell, Hayden, Campbell, Richards, Burrell, intercepted by Jamaica that time, blocked by Trinidad. This one's gone out for a throw-in. This is now 76 minutes on the clock. You need total focus, don't you? You need total focus. No Dixon. Referee. What is McLaren doing? Put on Dixon. All right, guys. Don't go nowhere, right? Let me just do something quickly. Please don't leave me. I'm still in the room. Just need to do something. Okay, sorry about that, guys. What time is it? It's almost 1:45. It's 1:45. It's not 1:45. It's almost 12 minutes to 2, I should say. Who is this holding their head? Someone's down on the deck. Looks like there's a head injury. What did I miss? There's like, look like we've got dealing with a head injury here, guys. What did I miss? I turned my attention away. Oh, the stretcher is. I don't think he needs the stretcher. I think it's Isaac Hayden. He's holding the back of his head. I think there was a coming together. Let's watch this one back on replay. Oh, ooh. That's gonna be a sore one. Ouch. Can't tell if his head hit the surface or if the boot of one of the Trinidadian players caught the back of his head, but either way, that's a sore one. Man still down. I mean, Trinidad and Curacao, I got a clap for you because you understood your assignment, you understood the need to win, and more importantly, you understand the importance of goal difference. You just got to clap for people sometimes, you know? You have to clap for people sometimes. It hasn't been updated my end. Someone is saying 6-0, but I can't see a 6-0 scoreline. But nevertheless, last time we checked, they were winning 5-0, right? So again, now been updated, so it's 6-0. So you know what that means, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? They've leveled the goal difference between us and them. So the matching against can't even think. The match against Jamaica, that's a blockbuster that awaits. Because it ain't over to the fat ladies things, and these guys are trying to go to the World Cup. These guys are trying to go. Looks like we have the final substitution coming in. Looks like Rico Henry gonna make his debut here, guys. Like yo, so he was given the clearance. So Rico Henry's on for his debut. He replaces Ramon Burrow. So there's some good news. Finally, we got the answer to our question. Rico Henry, Brentford's Rico Henry. Finally, the clearance came through there from the English FA. He's on for his debut. Not a full debut, but still he's on for his official his debut there for Jamaica. Anderson has been substituted on. I can't see who he came on for. He came on, a matter of fact, for Russell. So Russell off and Anderson on. I'm seeing a yellow card to Russell's name. When did he pick up a yellow card and what did he pick up a yellow card for? We have to win these 2 games for sure. Absolutely. Can't play it safe, can we? Cannot play it safe. The idea is to win. Let's not play for no draw. That's a slippery slope. Let's win. McLaren see that Burrell was struggling. Someone is saying that with Mr. Bedford saying he wouldn't be surprised if Jamaica lost to Curacao. Well, it's gonna be a big game, isn't it? It's going to be a big game, nevertheless. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you in about 9 minutes time. All right, guys. I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, if I wasn't struggling, I would stay with you guys and do whatever. But I'm struggling. I can't even lie to you guys. I'm struggling now. My eyes hurt and I don't really want to force it. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. That is Friday for both of us and give you guys a live stream then. All right. So that's 82 minutes on the clock, guys. This one is slowly coming to an end. Before I forget my manners, massive thank you to you guys for rocking with me for the best part of how long have we been streaming? Almost 3 hours. So I did an earlier live stream of just over 1 hour, and this one is almost 3 hours. We're also 4 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 subs. You guys have made me a happy bunny despite the behavior of the match officials. You guys have definitely made me happy. So thank you for that. All right. What has our sub done for us? I think you're only saying that because you wanted more goals, isn't it? Carib Sports Global, big ups to you. I hope you're in good health. Let's see. I just typed your name into YouTube, but I can't see nothing coming up. What's that all about? Carib Sports Global. Interesting. I was trying to see what your channel is all about, but not much is coming up. I think we playing for a draw, but allowing Trinity too much on the ball, and that is not good. But I dare them to play for a draw against Curacao. Well, I'm not gonna be the bearer of bad news. I'm just gonna let you guys figure this one out. I'm just gonna let you guys figure this one out, and I have been saying it. I have been saying it. They found the equalizer, and it's a deserved equalizer, and it's a good goal. I've been saying they've been knocking on our back doors. They found the equalizer. The attitude, the application, the mindset of the top that's coming from Dwight York. I've already spoken to you guys about the positive attitude and mindset of Dwight York, their head coach, their former legend. Looks like it might have paid dividends. Got the lads there circling the. So what are they protesting? Jamaica protesting something. I'm not really sure what they're protesting, but they're protesting something. Something I think might have been a challenge on Damian Lowe. I'm not really sure how this one's going to be chalked off by VAR, if it goes to VAR, that is, because they are surrounding the referee in their numbers. This one might go to VAR here, guys. I don't see what they were protesting, because I think the goal should stand unless I don't know, unless I am slow. Don't see how that one should go to VAR, or why that should go to VAR. But Damien Lowe receiving some magic spray to his head. I don't see that one getting chalked off, my friend. Because I'm not sure what went wrong. What the hell were they protesting? Oh, as things stand, it is 1-1, and it is a deserved 1-1. And you piss about, and this is exactly what will happen. You piss around, this is exactly what will happen to you. The man just led. That's a good finish. That's a real good finish. We're also a player down because Damien Lowe needs some treatment to his head. So we're now playing with 10 men. Mitchell's shot, that's a bit of a fluky one there from Mitchell. It's 1-1 as things stand. Can't wait for go my bed, people. I'm tired, and the score line didn't work in my favor. I can't wait for go my bed. I'm tired. Tired. Trinidadness, where are you? Where is Trinidadness? I'm expecting you to show yourself now. I don't know where you are, but I'm expecting you to show yourself. So if you guys want, you can also turn your attention by the time I close off. Ball pre probably going to stay on for some time. He usually does late streams, as does Elite Sports TV. So check them out. I think they're the ones who are likely to stay up the longest. So Ball Pre TV and also Elite Sports TV for your late night preview of the game. All right, so I'm gonna drop some links in the comment section for the two lads there, who I am certain they'll be staying up quite late, so you guys can go ahead and tune in. Might be a case I'm going to have to just make my way to my bed because I am really tired, so I'm not going to be able to stay up for much longer. Let's just drop another link. So those are the two channels there that you can tune into. Ball Pre, Elite Sports. I'm sure they've got you covered for the rest of the nights. All right. We put ourselves in a situation for next week. So straight. Listen, big ups to Curacao. They understand the assignment. It is now 7 heaven. It is now 7 heaven for Curacao. Their goal difference is 10. Jamaica's goal difference is 8. Curacao now on 11 points. So Jamaica must win. Jamaica must beat Curacao next. All of this, let's play for a draw and we can just play for a draw. How dare some of you, by the way, to say you should play for a draw against Trinidad and play for a draw against Curacao? How bloody dare some of you? How dare you lot even say something like that? You cannot play for a draw against Trinidad and Tobago. You damn sure cannot be playing for a draw against Curacao. The arrogance of some of our football fans is astonishing. Trinidad and Tobago definitely having the last giggle. 5 minutes of additional time. Matches like this, the outcome of these type of games, it really does piss me off because I'm staying up it's so late. Like, what time is it? It's bang on 2 a.m. It's bang on 2 a.m. Yeah, we have to win. We had to win both of these matches. Not saying that Saris isn't good, but C5 was on form, 100%. It's just painful. It's just painful, guys. Oh. Trinidad on the attack. Good interception there by, looked like that one was Anderson. Campbell, back to Anderson. C-Fast. Let's see if we can sneak a late win. Free kick. You're taking the piss. How is that not a free kick? Is he gonna blow the whistle the other way? You're kidding me, right? He's a joker. He's a joker. There is no way he did not give Whisper a free kick, but then gives a bloody free kick the other direction. Let's see if Bobby Reed took him out. I don't know what happened, but they're in trouble here. Trinidad and Tobago are in trouble. Think they need to make a substitution, but it don't look like that's going to happen for them. I'm not sure what happened if they play. I want to see this one on a replay. I might have to play this one back myself because he's definitely injured. I'm gonna rewind this one because Concacaf's not gonna do what I need them to do. Let's see what happened here. Guys are annoying. Yeah, that's going to be the end of his night, isn't it? Definitely going to be the end of his night. Hopefully he's fit and available to play their last match. But that's the end of his night, isn't it? Trinidad look more hungry. It's always the case when with us and any opponent, isn't it? Why we locking up shop like we can defend? We didn't deserve to win. No, we did not. Now it's a must-win game. Yeah, everybody was talking about, yeah, let's go to Trinidad and just draw, and then we can just draw against Kirit like we're bloody painters. You're talking about all this drawing like we're bloody artists. So arrogant. Dixon will start next game, I promise you, and I hope it's not late. He should have started the match to set the tone. When I say don't try to fix something if it's not broken, this is what we're talking about. Forget starting these players just because they have a big name. Don't try to fix something that's not broken. It's not broken, don't try to fix it. Curacao did what they needed to do. So Curacao right now 7-0. They beat Bermuda 7-0. They understood the assignment. They must be looking at us and laughing. Less than 20 seconds remaining here, guys. I'm so upset. Fair play to Dwight York. Fair play to Dwight York. It's the least they deserve. Really and truly, it's the least that Trinidad and Tobago deserve. The margin between us and Trinidad and Tobago is wafer thin. Like it or not, I'm not trying to hear about us and our diaspora players. Big ups to all of our players, but I'm really not trying to hear that whole argument. It's like saying, oh, we have the most possession, XYZ. Can have all the possession in the world, but if you have nothing to show for it, then it's a waste of possession. You can also have all the better players all you want, but if you don't know how to get the best out of these players to maximize their potential, then what's the point in having them at your disposal? Full time, 1-1. Fair play to Dwight York and Trinidad and Tobago. Finishes 1-1, guys. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. When you go defending, you tell the other team to attack. Fair play to him. Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and just wrap this one up. All right, guys, because it is quite late my time. It's after 2 in the morning, so please be understanding. Let's look at the. Should we look at the stats? Should we look at these? We already looked at the. Let's look at a combination of the stats, right? Our second half. Look at let's just do all stats. So ball possession wise, 62% for the host, 38 for Jamaica. Big chances created, 3 for Trinidad and Tobago, 0 for Jamaica. Shots, 17 for Trinidad and Tobago, 6 for Jamaica. Goalkeeper saves, they're saying here 0 for Trinidad and Tobago, 5 for Jamaica. Corner kicks, 4 for Jamaica, 3 for Trinidad and Tobago. Fouls, 10 for the host, 13 for the visitors. Passes, 411 for Trinidad and Tobago, 254 for Jamaica. Tackles, 16 for Jamaica, 24 for Trinidad and Tobago. Free kicks, 13 for Trinidad and Tobago, 10 for Jamaica. Yellow cards, Jamaica accumulated 10 yellow cards. I can't believe it. Rico Henry on his debut, he had a yellow card inside the 89th minute. I don't know where that came from. John Russell also picked up a yellow card, as did Holgate. I don't know how the host managed to get through that one without not one yellow card to their name. So shambolic match officiating there from the referee. And that is how things looking there in the group standing. Curacao have leapfrog us into first place. They have a goal difference of 10. Jamaica have a goal difference of 8. So next week's match is now firmly in favor of Curacao. A draw is all they need. They're good with a draw. I don't think they're going to be playing for a draw, though. They're going to be going all out for a win. It is only 1 point that separates the two of us. Trinidad, Curacao on 11 points, Jamaica on 10. And that is how that one there is looking. So we're either going to qualify automatically, or we might have to look at that dogfight in the intercontinental playoffs. We will dive into all that and more on my next live stream, but I am so tired and my eyes are killing me that I'm going to have to love you guys and leave you. All right. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. McLaren trying to defend 1-0. Why is the gaffer parking the bus so early? It end. That is live. We go again next week. Why? Well, you never know. It isn't over until the fat lady sings. Maybe we just have to do it the hard way. Maybe we just have to go all out. Well, we ain't no maybe. We will have to go all out if we want to qualify for next summer's FIFA Men's World Cup. All right. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you now. Like I said, a couple of the lads are still live in the YouTube space, so you can check out Elite Sports TV. Ball Pre, I think he should still be live. Let me see if he's still live for you guys. Ball Pre is still alive. Who else is live? Who else is live in the space? A couple of the guys that are live. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my eyes are killing me. My eyes hurt. I think if you guys head over, you can also see Halftime. He's also alive. YouTube have done this thing where they've changed how you view your subscribers, as in the channels that you subscribe to. So whereas before I could just click one button and I could see all the channels I'm subscribed to, for some reason they seem to have done something different, and I kind of need to figure this one out, because it's not looking how it should look. Nevertheless, this one ends 1-1. So we have to go again next week to see if we're going to be going to the World Cup as group winners. So why relying on a game we don't guarantee winning? Jamaica cannot defend, but the coach can have us playing Italian football. I'm not even looking forward to next Tuesday's match. Jamaica just love to pressure themselves. After this match, I have no confidence in the coach. Talawa, I told you McLaren and Speed can't coach. I told you. Rest your eyes, Crystal. Everyone will figure it out. And thank you for your time tonight. Vex, your sacrifice wasn't worth it. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I don't obviously want to close off, but as I said, my eyes hurt, so I need to go and give my eyes some rest and come back and give you guys a review tomorrow. All right. So if you're out and about, I hope that you make it home safe and unharmed. Sorry about the tonight's result. It does end 1-1. Trinidad and Tobago managed to pull a late equalizer. And a deserved equalizer as well. So we talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We're 3 subs away from 10,000 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe between now and tomorrow, by the time I do my live stream, we might have hit 10K subs. Give me something to smile about on a Friday, right? If I don't see you tomorrow, hope you have a smashing Friday. And if I don't see you over the weekend, hope you have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the Friday when it comes, and subsequently have a great weekend. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. All depends on where you are in the world. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. We have been streaming for over 3 hours, and now I'm going to have to love you and leave you. And you know how it goes. Until next time, take care. We built this.
out of love, out of pride, shining a light from the island to the diaspora to the world. A golden beacon of sports, music, and everything in between. The very best of Jamaica. We little, but we Talawa.